devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand, bang, got my hand. Call
What's going on, guys? Welcome back for a special afternoon stream. I know I cut off the last one kind of abrupt. Apologize, but that's just because we're coming back to do this. We are going to be heading over to meet up with the wonderful Mr. 330, Denver. Behind my screen here, we're hoping we don't get pulled over. I will flip over to live real quick here. What's up, Josh? Yeah, we're gonna go do a 10-12 with Denver. I forgot to actually update my title. You were so confused. Yeah, no, I killed it just to cut it off, and then we're gonna do a Civ one. Except for I didn't update the title. This is Matthew Conway. I actually started to write it out. I don't know if the numbers are right. That's my problem, but that's why there's a question mark there. There we go. This title should be up to date. Probably for the best. That way it doesn't count as 2 streams, because technically it's 2, but it's not really 2. I legit just want to but I want to zoom. So we're riding up to go meet up with Denver. Because how else do you get to SO2 to ride up? I don't even know the speed limit. Anyone know the speed limit for Joshua? I see 50. I'm going with 50. Okay, cool. I'm not going that much over the speed limit. I'm just kind of cruising. So we'll ride up. Alrighty. Hello?
Hello.
Hey. I have a scheduled ride along with, I think it's Corporal Denver?
Sorry, sir. What did you say?
Oh, I said I have a scheduled ride along with, I think Corporal Denver.
Oh, I think I saw him in the back. So if you
Okay.
take a seat for me, we'll be right with you.
Cool. Thank you.
Never mind. He's right there.
Hey.
I think. I don't know.
Maybe?
All right, how's it going?
Hey, what's going on, man?
It is.
How you doing?
We're right back.
I'm doing pretty good. How are you, sir?
Not too bad, man. I was looking forward to this. This is gonna be fun, I think.
Hopefully. So did you go over the forums and everything like that we gave you yet?
Yeah.
Do you have those with you?
Shoot. Hang on, let me check my bike. I think I've left them on there.
Okay.
So he's probably explaining to the LEO side of things. I have like no storage on this bike. Oh. Hey, Denver, I think I emailed them to you guys.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
just
one
thought about that
second.
because they're not on my bike, and I'm like, well, I don't have any storage. And then yeah. So I don't, maybe use your department email or something.
Yeah, that's fine. Hold on,
Okay.
give me 1 second. Either way, I'm gonna end up having to have you sign something anyways.
Yeah, my brother-in-law told me that there was like a form of like if I get shot while I'm riding with you, it's not your fault type thing. Given the
Yeah,
state.
pretty much it's just wavering any responsibility in regards to the sheriff's office during this. Just kind of just, I know it's a little morbid and stuff, but it's something that we have to do just to cover all bases. It's
No,
kind of
yeah,
like,
it's,
your
it's a liability.
responsibility.
I
Yeah.
got it, man.
Okay, here it is.
We're good, Ghost. Oh, this is our second
All
stream.
right, give me
so
1 second. We'll get this form for you real quick.
cool. So you guys get a lot of action up here in the county? My brother says he sits on the highway. My brother-in-law, he's like sits on the highway nonstop.
Sometimes we do. It just depends. It's more of a the drugs are the issue around here than anything.
Drugs,
but we do
county.
have some-
I mean,
Yeah.
I live down in LS in the hills. Hey, so when I filled everything out, I said I could like record for. I got a twatter and everything else, a Life Invaders. So they said it was okay as long as I was riding with someone of rank. Are you of rank to do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
fine.
I just wanted to make sure it was okay. I don't want to get you in trouble or something like that when it goes on. You know, hopefully it doesn't.
Hey, Rocket Richard! Oh, my bad. Hold on.
That stuff's gonna happen once we get in the car and everything. Who we got hanging out? Who's hanging out? 11 viewers. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Big old fat shout out to Denver for letting this happen too, because this is obviously on his option. He doesn't have to take me for a Civ ride along. So if you guys do enjoy this and you want more of it, I got to work with Denver. But he's an amazing guy. He's super cool. Yeah, Mr. 330 is his name. If my shout out command, here we go. Oh, he's not in the channel anymore. Payback, you want to give, or Sailboat, one of you guys want to give Denver a shout out?
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this out real quick with your signature. And
All
the
right.
date right here as well. Like I said, if you want to just scroll through it and read through it real quick if you want to, just pretty much covering all the bases and tracks of the department and the procedures within the ride along and how we're not liable in case something does happen in an event that something does happen.
God, you guys. Well, cross your T's, dot your I's, right?
Yep. Well, it's no matter what agency you go with, you're gonna end up having to sign the same thing.
That's right. There you go. Exclamation point shout out. You have to spell it out on this channel for God knows what reason. That's just how it is. It does work. There you go. All right.
All right,
There you go,
perfect. You don't have any weapons on you or anything like that?
No, I left those at home. I figured you guys didn't want me having a gun.
Yeah, it's not allowed, unfortunately.
Yeah.
There's also a dress code as well, but you're all good on that. Okay. You have your ID with you as well, man, just to make sure?
Yep. You want it?
Perfect, yeah. Just gotta double check and make sure you don't have any warrants or anything like that, so you just gotta, double check.
I mean,
You'd be surprised.
I hope
It's happened
there's
before.
none.
Someone
Like,
comes in for a ride along and they end up going to jail. It kind of sucks, but
God, I hope that doesn't happen to me. I'd be yelling at my brother-in-law for not telling me.
all right. Here's your ID back, bud.
Cool, thanks, man.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Get out here.
What kind of car you drive normally?
Okay.
I'm giving you a lawful order. Can you please step away from the vehicle?
Oh yeah, one second. I'm trying to
You can't
help
open
you.
that door, just saying. You-
Now, what sucks is I'm a civ. I don't think I can be an RTO. That's the one thing I wasn't clear on. I don't know if any admins are around. I wish I could be listening in RTO because technically in his car I'd be hearing it.
All right.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean, Josh. I'm in the car. I just don't know if I can listen to RTO as a civ or not. Oh, that's a sexy beast.
All right. It's a little cramped in here. Sorry about that.
I mean, it's yeah. I've been in cop cars before. Thankfully in the front seat, not the back.
All right. Are you in the RTO?
I wasn't sure if I was allowed to be. So, yeah, I can definitely do that. I wasn't actually 100%. Sounds like you're in the same boat.
Yeah, let me see.
I mean, I
Wrong
figured
person.
your radio, I should be able to hear your radio in the car, but I won't hear it out of the car, but there's not really a way to
All
control
right,
that.
man. Just sit tight while I
Right, that's what I'm
do
saying.
some paperwork.
I mean, you guys wear earpieces. You can always just turn off the car radio and then I won't hear anything, but...
Your name? Yes, she was already pat down by the female officer on scene. Nothing on her. Ma'am, if you don't mind, can I have your name?
I know these don't happen that often, so I know there's sometimes questions.
Oh,
That...
Jesus,
Yeah.
I'm not.
I haven't. Hey, Wilco, can you any help? If you're on a civ ride-along, can you be in RTO? I'm technically a civilian, but I'm in the car, which would have the radio. I mean, obviously, I'd be my mic mute, like I'd be able to hear it. So I think I can. Thank you. Oh, all right. That was.
That was fucking disturbing.
Was.
I don't know what was going on there.
Was it in? I don't know. I'm not even asking. I'm done. All right, well, I think the answer is yes. I was just looking on Google, and I think that's the answer. It came from the highway patrol, so I don't know if it's different per department, but
Well, I wouldn't think so.
I wouldn't either. I don't know how I'm gonna fit this
Let's go
in
ahead
my
and get
name.
this radar equipped.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Okay, so no civs and RTO, I guess.
10 for if you can also roll fire.
Oh,
It's gonna be
interesting.
It's gonna be 2 times vehicles.
Copy,
Okay.
it's gonna be county fire. Primary control calling.
All right.
Signal.
Okay, well, I guess
52.
So,
I don't get to hear your radio. That'll be interesting.
well, normally you would hear it inside of the vehicle anyways and outside,
I would
but
think, but anyways.
who knows? We'll get that checked out another time.
Yeah, no, I don't understand why not. It doesn't make any sense. Because technically you would... I love Wilco. I don't see why not. And then Civ 19 overrules.
How's it going on, buddy?
How's it going?
You happen to have any spare change or anything like that, man?
I do not. I use my gas card here from the sheriff's office to get gas, my friend.
All right.
Wait, what are you doing out here? You just driving around or what?
Investigating? I
I
appreciate
just
it.
got
Josh.
some snacks. Probably gonna head back to the tent.
Is that
real
thing
quick.
gas powered or?
No, it's my gas. I have like a little burner at the I cook on over there, but it's got batteries. It's kind of like a hybrid, man.
Okay. Well, just be careful putting that in the road, all right?
Okay, we'll do.
All right. Good luck
Have a
to you.
good one.
Appreciate it. That's weird.
He asked if I didn't have any... He made sure I didn't have any weapons or anything on me. I've already gone through the whole application process of doing this. Like, there wouldn't be a... So I've been waiting a while to do this. This is interesting, riding around in this part of the world.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, like, cruising the highways is one thing, but, you know, cruising around here, it's another thing, you know?
Yeah, no, I know. It's a little bit of a difference. We patrol in the same areas, but mainly it is different scenery in the highways for sure. What is going on here?
That doesn't look good. Cameron, I'm doing well today, man. How about you?
You're clear. All right, we're gonna go ahead and come over here. You can get out of the vehicle and stuff like that. And whenever we have traffic stops, so just cut the heads up before. Whenever we are on the traffic stop and stuff, you are able to come out. You are able to record and stuff like that. But just try to keep a distance this way. I mean, whatever you feel comfortable with is whatever you're comfortable with. And obviously, if something happens, you just follow the instructions I gave you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not sure what's going on here though. They attached this to this.
That's good.
All right, so you can be in the RTO. Yeah, must have CIV RA in your name, and you did, I guess.
Yeah, that's. I just got the same message.
Perfect.
So. I'm gonna work on that real quick, and then I'll hop out with you.
Channel switched.
You're CIV 21. Well, like I said, yeah, like you said, I just have to. I can.
I don't know where it came from, but it just really hurt.
Yeah, okay.
I recognize your voice. Who are you?
Corporal Denver.
Oh, Mr. Denver, how are you?
I'm all right. So listen, EMS is gonna be en route for you, okay?
All right, man.
They should be arriving
Josh,
here
have a good
shortly
one.
to be able to get your
Enjoy
hand
Fire
out of there
Academy.
and hopefully take you to the hospital. If you need to go, that is.
That's fine. I think my arm's being crushed by this tire.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I don't think there's really much we can do about that at that moment besides get fire out here to help lift the tire up. Because physically, we won't even be able to do it even with two people due to the fact of the weight of the vehicle. Did you try? I mean, obviously, I'm sure you tried to yank yourself out of there. I mean, I don't want you to end up hurting yourself too much where you make it worse on yourself.
Where'd you go?
I'm right here.
I don't see you. Okay, but I tried pulling my arm out like a couple of times, but it felt like it was gonna pop out of socket, so I didn't want to move it.
Okay. All right. Well, whatever you feel comfortable with. All right. For right now, honestly, the best bet you can do is just leave it on there. I know it sucks, but that's the best bet we can do instead of trying to mess anything else. Yeah, so I guess that works, huh?
Yeah, I don't want the camera. Right. I'm trying to get the phone.
No, I wasn't drinking. I quit drinking finally.
I don't remember the phone
coffee. I just had to clean my car.
Okay, so how did this happen? Then did you hit the pole or?
Well, I was driving down this road, coming.
This?
I think east or something. I don't even know. But I looked down for 2 seconds because I had spilled coffee earlier, and apparently I missed a spot, and then the pole just was like right there.
Copy.
Oh God, this hurts.
2220 Control clear.
When did you call EMS? When's the county coming this done?
J Price, nice.
Okay. That's probably them rolling up right now. I say so for them, okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I was at Flywheels. There was this pink car, and some Chinese lady was going insane over there. I was inside the garage, and I was cleaning my car. I spilled coffee, and then, yeah, this happened.
Guys, if you want to help support the channel, I see pretty much a wall of subs, and I amazingly appreciate it. But if you guys wanted to gift a sub or help out with a Twitch Prime, I would be very, very appreciative. Bits are always appreciated. Nothing is required, though, guys.
All right. They're here for you, okay? Just follow their instructions. We'll help you out as much as we can on our end.
I do appreciate it, though.
But the best you can do is just follow their instructions, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Tidal Wave, thank you for the Twitch Prime, man. I appreciate it. That's, like I said, if you guys have a Twitch Prime and you don't know who else to use it on, I would, obviously, I greatly appreciate it. And the fact that you can use it on any other channel you decide to use it here.
Oh my God, there's a lot of blood on
Very gracious, very generous of you. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, man.
Shouldn't have been these pikes here.
So
Pull
we're
behind
doing
us.
we're doing a
Look here, look
Civ
behind
ride
you.
along with Denver.
Oh,
So
this.
that's not really that
Look
common.
how splendid
we don't
it
really do them.
looks.
5 Mary 32 control. Mary 32. We have a call creation for the incident at 190. Be advised, stand by.
Blue Tech just got off HP Patrol. Nice. Civ training
EMS
starting in
is
8
here
minutes.
assisting him with that.
Good luck with that, man. Civ training's a lot of fun. I enjoyed mine.
If we have that call creation, can I be attached to it?
Exiems, thank you for the follow, man.
Be advised.
I appreciate it.
Got pulled. If you could.
Welcome to the Bicoastal Nation.
332.
All right, so just an update. Apparently he got into an accident. He hit that pole there, and somehow he was trapped underneath his vehicle. EMS is on scene, obviously, as you can see right now. They're going to be assisting him with that, and then we're going to end up following up, probably get a crash unit out here to investigate it and possibly follow up on a possible, DUI situation. We don't know if that's the case. He's not slurring his words or anything like that, but it's always like I said, we got to get our ducks in a row.
Yeah,
so that's usually how that's done.
That's awesome. You guys are all figure everything out just based off of the accident.
It depends on there's specific units for that. Like I said, the crash units are usually the ones that come out here and investigate and look at how things would happen if the person's being truthful and actually get the full story by just trajectory marks and tire marks, etc. So
it's crazy. You can't lie to the cops, huh?
305. Can we have county power?
Yep, pretty much.
Possible down pole. Postal.
Thank you guys for the love. This is definitely a sign of why you wear your seatbelt, especially in server.
Big show 317.
Yeah, so we're doing a civilian ride along. We're riding with Denver, Mr. 330 himself, the man, the myth, the legend.
The pole's pretty cracked.
Denver's a decent friend of mine, so we hang out
Yeah,
occasionally, play some games occasionally, and we finally found a way. Technically, HP cannot ride with BCSO, but if I use a civilian to ride with him, we can do that. So I'm a civilian ride along. I don't have any firearms. I do hear the radio based on I'm hanging out with our cops, so all their radios and everything are going to be showing.
Mary 32, you're on the scene, correct? Yeah, 10-4. Copy. Patrol calling Charles 317. Be advised, it's going to be a county crash. We have no active.
Oh, car's moving for some reason. Oh God! Rushing arm.
So technically, I can't do anything. I'm a civilian. I'm not a law enforcement officer. My character's backstory. This is kind of my alter ego character.
All I can see is underneath the vehicle.
So all I say is he's making a living off of content creation. Obviously, a dream of mine of being able to make a living off of content creation.
Oh my God! 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 Oh my God!
You guys, can we push the car forward or something? Or?
243 on South 8 Milton Parkway.
I'm not sure what they're doing right now. They're trying to do anything they can to lift up the car to get his hand out of the tire, or at least out from under the tire, because it's pretty stuck under there.
Cop dude, you never heard of Mr. 330? The man is a legend.
What's the status, EMS? What are we doing here?
What was this, record, I think? We're going to try and get a different angle here. There we go. Fantasy sci-fi kind of guy, mostly because I play games. Stray away from reality. Yeah, this is like just giving yourself an alternate reality. And we do our best to try and emulate and simulate realistic life scenarios and roleplay. Obviously, there's limitations to Grand Theft Auto 5.
Copy. Showing you back
So
2227. You're clear.
I love you more, Chris.
All right,
you're
perfect.
awesome.
Oh, car just jumped somehow. But it's hands-free, though.
Okay, where are you guys gonna end up taking them?
482 to 10-6 back to jurisdiction.
Okay.
No, I'm not going
Where
to
am I
create a
going?
medical scene for.
Probably gonna end up taking you to
Denver.
Central, man.
Is that in Sandy?
I'm sure he
No,
wants
that's
that.
gonna be in the city.
City, man.
Yeah.
So, pillbox.
Out of channel.
No, there's a couple of hospitals down in the city. Okay, you're gonna be probably going to Central.
I love how he and I are both in a Discord call.
Okay.
It's a different
Okay, you
RP
feel any
set
pain
and
anywhere
mindset
else?
than something like
Or
D&D.
medical?
You know, I
Just
played.
my arm.
So I didn't
Just
play
my
D&D, but I
arm.
played Mage, Hunter the Gathering.
No, man. Like I said, I quit
played
drinking,
Mage.
dude.
I
Quit drinking
played
coffee.
Werewolf,
Good for you. Good for the
Ghoul,
soul.
all those
Gotcha.
kind of
Crash
RP
sir.
style.
I'm not sure. Did you guys
Bucks.
call for one?
Negative, I was unaware.
They gave you county crash.
Cop Dude, it was a lot of fun, man. It was
Cannon 40.
It's an awful long drive to the city. Am I getting hit by helicopters?
Cannon 40 to Metro.
No, the EMS you're gonna.
Control.
that's not what I wanted.
Yeah, Cannon 40. I gotta try to make a traffic stop. Crown Vic
let's
retired.
see.
Missing all 4 orders. That had
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and get them out
Space
here.
Cadet,
Just went
dude, you've
to-
been
if
gifted
you got-
hella
if I got
subs.
a
Thank you
bigger
so much, dude.
jurisdiction.
You really don't have
No,
to.
sir.
Twitch chat is
Thank you, guys.
schizophrenia.
Good luck to you, sir.
schizophrenia.
All right.
Cannon 40.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
What's your 20?
All right, we are good. EMS could be taking him to Central and the city due to his injuries there in his hand. It's pretty bad there, pretty crushed.
Big Shell 317, can we get a highway?
He's probably gonna end up needing some surgery there.
Copy, stand by.
All right.
4.5, dude, 4984.
494, go.
97800. MVA, stand by for cut attachment.
Copy, show me a route code, dude.
Copy.
Space Cadet, you've been a legend, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, all the love. I mean, I kind of gonna call it this stream because it was. I've been going since 10 a.m. Pacific time. I cut it real quick just to switch title up and everything on Twitch. So when I upload them, there'll be 2 separate uploads. One will be a Civ ride along with Mr. 330, and the other one will be my patrol. But so can he get cited for his accident, or I mean?
5 David 490.
490.
I don't know what Denver's doing on
We
his
have
stream,
1051
so
available to come to 190 to tow Explorer.
how's the wife and the kid? They're laying down for a nap.
Negative, county. County code 2 miles.
So it just depends on the situation.
10-4.
So I mean, there wasn't another vehicle involved, so that kind of changes the spectrum of that. But it just depends if it's you know, if there is alcohol or drugs involved, or some sort of other distraction involved, and there could be possibly not only citations and traffic infractions involved, but even possible criminal charges involved as well. But it just depends on the actual investigation when it comes to the crash itself and what caused it. But if it's just an accident, most of the time it's just labeled as an accident, and it gets processed through the insurance, and things are taken care of through the state.
Mary 32.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but
It is coming out right now.
yeah, most of the time it's not anything bigger than it needs to be, you know, because accidents happen all the time. But if there was alcohol involved or drugs involved or something else that led up to him crashing, or some sort of irresponsibility when it comes to being behind the wheel, then he could be facing some type of penalty. Yeah.
Be advised. It's going to be new
It just
call
depends.
assignment 913.
This is why my brother-in-law's a cop and I'm not.
at the
I
gas
couldn't do all
station.
that.
We're going to have a suspect who said he got his keys stolen. If you can just head
Nothing
that
but
way,
respect. I mean,
non-urgent.
thin blue line all the way, and you know, I backed the blue, but
913
it was just
CV road.
just one of those things, you know.
Yeah. No. Two Charles 30.
State Charles 30.
We'll be cleared off that call back tonight.
Copy, showing the call at 800-10-8.
So here you guys go. Also, if you're in the community, you have a CIV, and you want to do a ride along, there is ways to go about it. And so this is kind of a cool way that we can show it off also, because I feel like there's not a whole lot of CIV ride alongs. Obviously, I don't have the authority to do anything. Someone comes and asks me questions, I'm like, I'm not the cop. You know what I mean? So I have to play dumb. There is going to be some desync involved. Nothing we can do about that. That's just FiveM servers and one sync. It has nothing to do with Midwest. You could be watching any other community or any other anything.
Mary 32.
If you guys have any questions for Denver, guys, I'm more than happy to ask them in character. It could be fun to ask Denver questions this way.
To Central 5 Union 517. Never really
happens on Xbox all the time.
Both units are going to be transported, and the trooper that was on scene's awaiting tow, and they're going to pick up the units to take them down to the station. You're going to show me back tonight.
Let's put our seatbelt on though, because desync will throw us out of the car. Certainly don't want to do that. What does it feel like to not only be in BCSO?
David 13, control. David 13. Can you start medical down 330, please?
So how do you like BCSO? I mean, I hear you guys get a lot of calls up here, and then now you're also corporal, so you get even more calls, right?
A firm, stand by.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your radio.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just curious how you like BCSO, like compared to other departments, or I know you guys get a lot of calls. So, how's that with also everything else you guys do? Because you're now corporal, so you got to deal with those things too, right?
Yeah, I mean, nothing really has changed in regards to the corporal aspect. It's just, the ranking in regards to being, responding to supervisor requests if need be, not only for like, for the fellow deputies that need my assistance, but, the civilians as well. But I mean, I like the sheriff's office. It's something that, I've always been, really into. In another state that I lived in, I actually was a part of the highway patrol for quite some time, and also a sheriff's office as well. But, this is a new start for me for sure. No, but I enjoy it.
That's awesome. How would you compare it to highway versus county? I mean, obviously the patrol areas are different, but it's a little bit more localized, right, for county stuff?
Yeah, it's more local. We have access to a lot more, I think, at least, as the sheriff's office. We do share some things like, Harmony and 68, the state route there. But Sandy Shores and other hot spots as well, kind of gives you a little bit more to do. And it gives you that more community policing vibe rather than just, encounters like on the highway or other places that seem kind of out in the middle of nowhere, in a sense.
Yeah, you also have backup a lot faster, I feel, too.
Yeah, exactly. I have more resources, I feel, at least. I mean, I enjoyed the highway patrol for sure because, it is a statewide agency, so we do have the ability to, if attached, to go to the areas of, where sheriff's office patrols. But if need be, I mean, I've just always enjoyed kind of being in a community setting.
My life invader's going off right now. Probably get mad if I told you about all the parties going on, huh? That'd be meta at its finest.
You'd be surprised, especially with the stuff that's going on. There's really I haven't really responded to a party or a noise complaint in quite some time, so.
Yeah, it's probably more of a city thing with parties going on. I don't know.
Probably. I mean, I've responded to like domestic violence calls and stuff out here.
465
and stuff
out
once
here,
in a
so
while,
that's-
but when it comes
that's
to like
the
noise
city thing.
complaints, I don't think a lot of people around here care. To be honest, they're more of the party scene. But I'm actually surprised where I really haven't had, encounters with parties and stuff too often. I don't know. I feel like people most of the time hide inside.
Hide inside, huh? That's an interesting way of putting it.
The dispatch.
Yeah, they like to hide inside realistically.
What was the 911 call about at the gas station? Be advised, it's going to be a white male named Bill wearing a white shirt, blue pants, and he stated that his keys were stolen. Hey,
All right, so right here I like to sit here and catch up on my paperwork and, whether it's arrest reports or, shift reports, whatever it is. I usually sit here and I do my paperwork while running the radar down this road right here. So Nyland Avenue, when you get into the city limits, it's 25 miles an hour. So most of the time, when I usually catch someone going down Nyland, they're speeding. So that's just how that is. But most of the time people obey by the traffic laws and stuff, but this is kind of a good way for not only for me to pay attention to, in this area, especially the 24/7, it kind of gets hit a lot when it comes to like, theft, robberies and stuff. So it kind of has me, like I said before, like in a social setting, kind of, community, presence, right? Most of the time people won't do something stupid if they see, a deputy around, right? So that's why I like to show my, to be marked and show my.
Yeah, I mean, no one breaks the law in front of a cop, at least not on purpose. So, I know I sure don't. How much longer?
Yeah.
We'll probably go for another.
Exactly. You'd be surprised though. People are stupid, man. They come up here and they do stuff in front of us.
So it
and
depends
like,
on when
right,
Denver wants to kick us out, and if he wants to do
you're kind
something.
of begging to get arrested. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. It's if you're dumb enough to break the law.
Exactly.
All right, Chris, I get it. I'll talk to you later, man. Yeah, Cameron, we're gonna probably try and stream for, like I said, an hour and a half. I'm gonna have dinner coming up at some point, where I'm gonna have to take off. I know the wife wanted to go out to dinner. I don't know if she talked to the rest of the family to let them know what's going on, but.
We'll do in Discord.
3 Charlie
That's
Rocket. Dispatch. 316. Straight back to 10
Dude, there's really nothing going on, which I kind of figured it'd end up being.
Copy.
There's the dead patrols and the crazy busy ones, so.
It seems like every single time we get on, though, most of the time it's the dead patrols like that I get on. There are some when I get on there and I'm like, bam, shit, cool. We have a lot of stuff to do. We have a lot of things to do. And then, sometimes it doesn't happen. So.
Yeah, I was kind of. The city was a little alive earlier for a little bit, but that was about it.
I think one of the things I missed about like highway, at least DOJ wise, is that like I had the ability to go to different things. Had more of options, like more call options. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. This state though, I feel like highway does mostly DUI and speed enforcement. That's kind of the majority.
Right.
127. Copy.
Someone's booking 127. Good.
Calling it 2 Bravo 341.
Where?
I think it was the highway unit calling it in. Go figure.
Oh shit.
Primary call calling 5. Correction 2 Bravo 341.
Did you guys see that in chat?
Let us
Blood
see.
test comes back. No Ecali in system.
Positive.
Primary control calling 2 door 17. Can you update me on the status of that?
What is going on?
I'm 10-0. There was some type of sports car
Last move south towards either the
My chat
airport.
wants me to do things with the points. No,
014 Davis.
we're not doing that.
Copy, you're gonna go down to the airport. You're
Do
gonna
what?
10-8.
My chat says it asks if they can do anything with the points. I'm like, no.
Canvassing this area.
Alright, copy. I'll
My
start
channel
getting air
points.
unit up for you.
Yeah, I haven't done anything, like,
you.
even for mine, like, I haven't really came up with anything that I want to do with the channel point stuff. People are like, when are you going to do some more stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Primary control calling any unit able to activate it as an airship at this time. Please advise.
I am so ready for these new vehicles, though, for real. Like, honestly.
2242. Control.
Ask Denver what his favorite color is. Denver, do you want to answer your favorite color?
Favorite color?
Off the traffic stop.
I think red.
Copy.
Red's probably my favorite color. It used to be frog green. Used to be my favorite color.
I don't know. I like the Lamborghini green. That's nice, but like the neon bright green.
Primary control calling 5 David 508.
Go ahead.
Are you 10-8?
Affirm.
Copy.
I'm sorry I didn't simplify it. No, I'm not gonna screw with Denver's stream. Denver is live, guys.
Show me 1015 to PD2.
That's an interesting color. Headlights. Ever seen purple headlights? Are those legal?
No. They are not. We'll go ahead and light them up whenever we see them pull out.
5 David 490.
Purple headlights are not
490 code 0. 2244.
legal. The only legal ones that are allowed are the xenon or neons or whatever they're called, the xenon headlights.
Xenon, I think yellow is also.
Xenon, yeah, yellow is as well as white.
It was hard to tell where you
Those are the only ones that are allowed.
Yeah.
Advise, I'll be at 102 with a pink sedan.
Copy, I'm ready to set that one.
Why are you attaching yourself into the call? We're good. We're good.
I'll go ahead and
Jesus Christ.
He saw. Hey, you know what? It just means that not only highway but DCSO also do it.
I'm just fucking around with him. I really don't care. That shit doesn't matter to me. He wants to be involved in the fun, so we'll let him be involved with the
car
fun.
looks so much better. I love red and blues.
That had this Crown Vic pulled over just. 40. Kind of funny. Could you head over here? We're going to be at the side of correction at the back of Yellow Jack.
I can if you wish.
For me, yeah, this is my first time doing a Civ ride along. I've only signed up to do a Civ ride along with BCSO. If you guys like this type of stuff, I'll probably find more. I mean, I can technically do a Civ ride along in highway. This is their 14 chargers for BCSO. They have 3 different chargers.
631 red 68.
I don't remember all of their cars. I don't have their full structure memorized.
Continue.
It's going to be.
I do like how they have one folded,
decommissioned Crown
one
Vic.
folded and one up
I've got a 20
for the
already.
spotlights. That's a nice feature.
Go.
It is weird seeing the red and blue on my channel. I get it. But I can definitely do Civ ride-alongs with BCSO. I can do LEO ride-alongs with LSPD. You guys can see that stuff too.
Again, 81 Frank Echo Romeo, correction, Mary 656.
Fuck it.
You're clear.
Two Charles 30.
3 Charles 30.
Got a 10-11 with for you. Go roll your window down, man.
Copy, stand by.
Thank you. Can you roll your back window down, please, for me?
No.
Yes, sir.
Let me.
3 Charles 30, go.
If you guys want to see some LSPD stuff, we can definitely do that.
I'll be at it. 803 off of Joshua Road. It's going to be with a white and blue in color Stafford. Occupied ×1.
It's purple.
Purple.
You're clear.
All right, sir. I need your license, registration, proof of insurance for the vehicle, please.
Why? Why did you stop me?
Here's why I stopped you. Is your headlights.
It's not blue or red, so it's legal.
That's not legal, sir. In regards to the vehicle equipment under the penal code section, okay? You can only have the xenon, the white, yellow, and that's it.
They're a special kind of xenon.
No, they're not.
That's what my son said, so I...
Okay. Well, your son may have said something. I'm telling you
It
differently.
is
Okay,
Mr.
I'm going
Kirby.
off with the actual statutes of the penal code. Okay, so like I said, it's not a big deal or anything like that.
I like
Sir. I'm
this
not trying to
because
give you a hard
it's
time. I'm just letting you know what the circumstances are. Okay.
Okay, officer, let me try to find my info.
No problem. No weapons
Steven's
inside the
civ.
vehicle.
He's actually really good civ, and he does the old man very well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where you
senile
headed
old
to?
man. So my thing is, I just gotta stand back here.
Just around. I like cruising.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. Mr. Fitzgerald, on no medication or anything like that?
He has a great
No,
RP.
sir.
Unit at
Okay, perfect.
631 and the unit at 803.
Okay, and just to let you know, give you a little bit of a heads up. The reason why I do
Not
have
allowing
my
me to
lights
touch
on you
you
is
guys
just
to clear
because I
that.
need to make sure that nothing's in the vehicle that could possibly hurt me. You gotta understand that, okay? So I'm not trying to intentionally blind you or anything like that. I just want to make sure that I'm being safe as well as you're being safe, correct?
3 Charles,
Does that make sense?
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. So do me a favor, go ahead and sit tight, keep your hands on the steering wheel. This deputy here will take over for me and talk with you, and I'll be right back with you, okay?
224.
I'm not doing a giveaway, Jay. There's you can
Sound
try
good?
and enter, but there's no giveaway active.
Control from 2 George 17.
Okay. Alright, go
2
ahead
George
and sit tight.
17.
Denver, just let you know, last time I dealt with him, he did have an expired, so he might, I'm not sure if it's still expired or not, but double check on that one.
Alright, sounds good.
CLS scroll.
Alright.
How you doing, man?
3 North 40 control.
Lower 40.
Mr. Fitzgerald?
71 at
Yeah.
1011.
How you doing?
Hellcat Gaming
good,
Crew.
how are
Thank you
you?
for the follow, man. Welcome to the Bicoastal Nation.
Not too bad.
Appreciate
Yeah,
you dropping
I seen your
in.
headlights, yeah. They're a cool color, but it's not legal.
Be advised,
I mean,
you're
I've
on
been
the
cruising with
231
them for the past 2
at
years.
11.
I haven't been stopped once.
Alright, so he is
well,
expired.
Some officers aren't too sure,
Stand
so
by. Control calling 3 Union 10.
you gotta have the yellow, white, or xenon headlights, which
Said
is
his
the
expired license?
the LED blue
He
ones.
has his expired license, yep.
That's no.
I'm sure.
Good.
If
I
everything
don't
comes
know,
back.
man. I don't know what to tell you.
All right. Well, I'm sure the deputy that stopped you, he's a very good guy, so I'm sure he will just get you to fix it up if nothing else is wrong with if everything comes back clean and clear. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm muting
So
in
now
between.
how are you
Something
got?
for expired?
Thank you.
How much, if you don't mind me
I mean-
asking, how much did you pay for this thing?
It was,
Driver's license inquiry.
it's
Yeah,
my
he could
grandparents.
get-
Yeah, 10
Oh, wow.
So it could be an impoundment.
Yes, sir.
So
Did you
the
restore
license
it?
is only valid between the date and issue
no,
and the
it's-
expiration date. So if
it's
it's
gonna be
expired,
white, like
that'll go
maybe.
under
Oh,
7001.
Very nice, sir.
Driving without a
Valid
license, right?
valid driver's license requirements. So
Oh.
he has his actual driver's license, but it's expired.
Ah,
Because it's not suspended or revoked,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
technically, it would be under 700.01, which is valid driver's
60
license
years.
requirements. And it says under the F
Alright,
section, the
very
license
old
is only
model.
valid between the
Oh,
date of the
yes,
issue and
yes,
expiration date. So the punishable infraction is
That's,
just
crazy
$250
how
fine and
it's
possible
so
vehicle
good,
impoundment.
still in such good condition.
So
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, I'm very
he is an
careful
older
with
gentleman, but I want to see if
I can
he's
imagine.
if
I'd
he's
do
driving
the
around
same
on
if I were
a
you.
expired license, and
Yes,
I
sir.
in this vehicle, I would.
I might have to take his
like
car.
my baby.
Yes.
I
ever
just
since
don't know if I
my,
wanna do that to an
beautiful
older
wife,
guy.
Eveline,
Yeah.
God rest her soul.
I just don't
Passed
Go
away.
ahead, stay in the
to an
location.
older
This has been
person.
my top priority.
He doesn't have any priors.
It's okay.
No additional 32s for
Well, you look like you're doing great for yourself right now.
Oh, thank you.
Fuck.
3 North 40
That's up to you. I'm just a civilian. I don't have
Well,
what you
yeah,
say.
yeah, no, I know.
North 40. Be advised, I'm gonna try to get 3 Charles 30 when he's done with this 10.
I'm super lenient on my stops normally, though.
Yeah, but expired. I mean, if he's driving around, dude, if he gets in, like, you know, what I mean, he can get himself into trouble.
Yeah, well, if he gets in an accident too.
Delta 47.
Exactly.
I do admit the purple lights do look nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can get like his son down there or something that can possibly come and get the vehicle.
Just, yeah, can't have them. I mean, you could do the white lights. You know, they still match since you got the bottom as a white.
Yeah, that's true. I might just do a different kind of xenon.
Yeah. Alright, my deputy's back. He's gonna talk to you now, okay?
Alright.
Okay.
Here's the deal, Mr. Fitzgerald, okay? So we do have an issue. You are coming back. Your license is expired, okay? Now... Yes, sir. Now, here, like I said, I'm not gonna be, you don't have any priors or anything like that, and you've been cooperative, and I appreciate that. But that is obviously an issue.
I wish I had lunch.
License that could be, it is.
I skipped lunch in the favor of streaming,
etc. There could be a lot of different circumstances that can end up, resulting in negativity, towards you and your record, and obviously your entire situation in general. 30, go ahead. Now, here's the deal. I'm gonna go ahead and try to give you a break.
One request. It's non-urgent.
But I do have a son.
Denver's an amazing cop too, guys. Like
he's pick up the car. Anybody with a license, a valid license, can come get it.
He's got IRL experience with law enforcement.
Go back to the DMV and get that registered. But would it be all right if I could just drive it home?
Where's home at? Copy. We're about to be for it here. If you just want to go ahead and stack it.
465 Marlowe Drive.
So Marlowe Drive, that's way near towards the city, sir. If you end up getting into an accident, I can also be liable. It wouldn't be really necessarily I wouldn't be doing my due diligence as an officer here or a deputy here to let you go on an expired license. Okay. Now it's already been made notice to me that they've been aware that you've had an expired license and you've already been given a break. Is that correct, deputy?
I believe I have had a run-in with him, and I just let him off with make sure he gets it renewed.
Right.
I don't think he's came across me. I wouldn't remember that.
Yeah, maybe it was another elderly man.
Gotcha. Okay, well, regardless of the fact,
66 subscribers, guys.
To where if I let you go and you get into an accident,
legit
God
blowing me
forbid,
away.
or if something happens to you, and then you end up
kind of just
somebody else,
put it on there because I didn't have anything else besides. Is that? Oh, seriously?
I could have prevented that from happening, and it's going to end up being a really big situation. And I'm saying, what if? Who knows? More than likely, you'll get home and it'll be just fine, and there won't be any issues. But there could be a possibility on somebody else's end that it might not be, right? So I don't want to. I really want to take that chance.
Yeah,
it was like, so I don't have to take your car. Okay, I don't want.
All I have to put up two things on the bottom there. I got the follower goal, and then there's the subscriber goal. The subscriber goal is literally just.
My son's currently out of state. I do have an old friend that lives in Grapeseed that I could give up.
Didn't believe you guys were gonna even get towards
now
that.
Listen here, Mr. Fitzgerald. As long as they have a license, you can come get your car. That'd be fine.
That's yeah. I'm speechless. I'm blown away. I just looked down at my numbers. I'm not trying to push for those subs, and you guys are doing it anyways. So I really appreciate it.
He could ask Horizon Tow to bring it to his buddies in Grapeseed if he can't pick it up, and you can just ride with them.
I can't go with them. That ended up having to be somebody else. If you can get a tow, sir, if you can get somebody out here, do you have the funds to do that? Is that an option for you?
I know. It's the lights on the. It's the lights from the cop car behind me. That's.
Okay, so what we could do is we can get that together. We'll get a tow out here for the car, not a criminal tow, just an actual tow for you. I'll go ahead and catch you a break. As long as you can pay the fee and stuff like that for the tow truck to be able to take it to your house.
But yeah, no, guys, I mean it.
If you feel like doing. My suggestion, if you're gonna get a tow, you might as well take it to your house.
Significantly jumped. I can't believe it. So, you guys are just incredible, and I really do appreciate it all. We got some new stuff for the channel coming up. I got a new camera.
You could be receiving a couple of citations, not only for the lights, but also for the expired license.
This is not going to be what it is for a whole lot longer. This is just a C920 that gets confused when I do things like this to it. We're going to have an A5100 coming to the channel. I ordered that 2 months ago. So it's finally in stock and it's been shipped. We got a different key. We got a second key light, so it's going to be a little bit better lighting. We're definitely working on everything for the channel to make it better for you guys. I would not be doing this without you guys. This is literally all for you. So I do appreciate the extra support that you guys are kicking back, and it means beyond what you can imagine.
Okay, give us a second, man. Appreciate it.
Such a.
If you have another call.
Charles 30.
Can we get a 51 down here at 803? Non-criminal. Just need a ride down to the individual's house for expired license.
I know the fact that I was.
All right.
Spotted 482.
482.
Explosion in the area
Another
of
call to go
London Street
to.
at 020.
Are you able to stay here until the tow truck gets here for him?
Yeah, I'll wait around if you gotta respond.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and respond to it if you respond to another call. But he's all good to go. Here's his license and stuff. Like you said, it is expired. So he does need to get that. Stuff
We're just on a traffic stop.
Older
Older man with an expired license.
I didn't want to take his car. Obviously, I'm not gonna take somebody's car, especially an older gentleman. You don't want to just leave him stranded out here in the middle of nowhere, especially if he doesn't live out here.
97
So
Union Road, it's going to be,
trying to make it easy for him.
That's
But they should be on their way here soon.
709.
Yep, well, I'll wait around for them.
50494 if you get updates.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. You guys have a good one.
Yeah, you as well.
Vehicle high rate speed.
Copy. Fire Patrol Line 3 Charles 317 if I can get you to head that way.
Chaz, the ride along's going well, man. It's
Route 13 intersection.
it's an interesting, it's a different point of view. So he's up in the action and I'm just sitting back and recording it. But
Copy.
Alright.
Fire Patrol Line 3 Charles 316, stand by for new call assignment.
Where are we headed?
5W494 vehicles now.
We are going to 631. So we're code 4 with this call. We'll be going to next toward the 71 request at 631. It's another traffic stop apparently. But pretty much we gave that guy a break, obviously. So
Yeah, that's probably about how I would have treated it too. So
yeah, I don't really like writing citations as much as, the only time I ever do anything like that or even arrest somebody is if they kind of force my hand. Like, if you're not cooperative and if you're not honest with me, then we're going to have an issue. But as long as they're cooperative and they're trying to, like, make things right, and I'm not going to leave an older gentleman stranded, right? So there's another one, fucking Underglow. But, yeah.
Levi 3 Charles 316 new call assignment. It's going to be 913 Great Sheen Main Street at the gas station.
it's stamped. Thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Welcome to Bike Hustle Nation.
Apparently, this is the one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no doors.
Show me a candidate off the shot fired bone.
Copy.
Pretty sure that's a vehicle equipment issue.
Control.
What did that coyote? What did that coyote do to you?
331 is going to be code for all units back to me.
He ran from the car. What's going on?
Okay, so this guy was pulled over earlier outside Flywheels by a K940, and he's got no doors, which isn't a problem, but the problem was that he's got no hood, and in the penal code it says something about having a hood or something or other. I didn't look at the penal code.
5 David 491.
He gave him a ticket and gave him an order to go into Flywheels and get it sorted. And he, after the 1011, the guy here in the Crown Vic didn't do it.
471 control.
And then I caught up with him here, and he turned in here.
Do we have a vehicle description
And
of 2 black
he's told
vehicles
me
that were
he has
going
no
northbound Route
intentions of
13?
going to get a hood on his vehicle.
Coyotes. No, it's the mountain lions you got to worry about.
And we warned him that if he wouldn't do so, then his vehicle would be impounded. He has no intentions
It's going to be
of
2
putting a hood
black
on his vehicle.
SUVs.
And he
First
requested at
4 doors.
1071%.
Speeds of
Oh,
120
God.
plus.
Gotcha.
Route 13.
Okay. You have all the penal
northbound
code
lane.
stuff already? Have it ready to go and everything like that?
Affirmative. I'm sitting
Yeah,
here
I
at
can
the
get
All the equipment?
Toledo entrance
Yeah, I
by
can get it.
I see him.
Okay. Yep.
Alright,
I'll talk
copy.
with him.
Okay.
Hey, you said he's been pretty uncooperative
Only
so far?
2 new bullet is going to be out soon. for the
He
vehicle.
has and he hasn't.
Like
He's
passive,
just-
uncooperative in a sense?
Yeah, he's been talking to me polite, but the fact that he's still not, following orders in terms of vehicle.
Repeat your postal.
Gotcha. How's it going, sir?
Hey,
what's going on, man?
How you doing? Corporal Leverage, Wayne County Sheriff's Office. How can I help you?
Copy.
Just kind of confused.
You're confused. Maybe I can help. What's going on?
Show me 10 meter.
Okay. Okay. I don't really necessarily think that he's referencing the door section. I believe he's referencing the actual hood section itself.
See if I
the
can
fact that your hood is exposed.
Close enough to.
Okay.
Can't
No,
quite hear
I
him.
believe everything has been explained to you by the deputy, correct?
All right, let's try and get a little bit. We're gonna get back here and.
Okay.
Evise to the unit.
Well, I'm sure that if given the opportunity to, that he'll, if you have the actual penal code with you, the actual law book there, then you can go over it.
That's not what I wanted.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, we always encourage somebody to look it over. Everybody needs to be, aware of their, statutes and stuff. So we yeah, man. Like I said, it's not really much of an issue. We're not trying to make it to a bigger issue than it needs to be. Obviously, we're out here trying to do the best we can to make sure people are being safe. And if you want to ride your car without the equipment, that's kind of one of those things that's on you. But when it gets to the point to where it kind of gets endangering other people as well, or
all good, Chaz. Back and forth. It's all good.
Someone kind of have to step in and make that determination. So that's the reason why you're pulled over at the moment. That's the reason why you're detained, obviously. And that's the reason
you guys want to watch both and you're on PC, you can do a multi-stream.
Some sort of resolution.
Obviously, that's...
Yeah, I'm sure he can. He's going to be the primary here talking with you, so he's going to go over everything that he's going to be going over. I'm here because you requested me to be here for a supervisor, right? So,
okay, apparently
what can I do to help you out with the
deactivated,
situation?
but...
Requested me to be here.
Copy, reason.
The 1015 wanted a supervisor.
Okay.
That's the only
all right.
reason I got.
Well, we'll go ahead and give him the opportunity to come over here and talk with you and show you exactly what he's talking about, and we'll go from there. How's that sound?
Affirmative. You can route
you're not wasting my time, man. We're out here working anyway, so might as well come and assist if I can. All right?
No, you're good, man.
No problem. Hey, Deputy, if you want to come over here real quick and explain to him what you were referencing for him. That way he can, you guys can be on the same page here. I promise
yeah,
you,
I must have deactivated it on
to
accident. I forget what I was using it for, but...
3 Charlie 257.
It's just the multistreet.am slash by Coastal Gaming slash Mr. 330.
Side of flywheels. That we were referencing the hood on your vehicle under the vehicle equipment.
Southbound Sonora Freeway, passing the 24/7 at this time. Failure to yield.
Copy, control calling 5 David 19.
And again,
control calling 5
I think
we asked you to get it fixed at the flywheels.
Obviously, you failed to do so. That's why you're on another traffic stop.
And then you advised them that you had no intention of getting it sorted. So this is why we're here again. The issue is that...
There you guys go. If you guys want to, if you're on PC and you want to watch both, I'm not going to post it for Denver's channel.
If you was to hit a pedestrian and they was
if his mods want to do that, they can do that. But
engine bay, they're going to severely get injured or possibly killed from your engine, or possibly burned, and that's something that person's going to have to live with for the rest of their life. So,
thank you.
It's funny how I'm not seeing the blue on his. I mean, it's there, but it's. I'm not seeing the blue there. Yeah, Cloak, we're doing a long day of streaming, man. Probably go for another hour or so, maybe an hour and a half, something along those lines. I'm gonna go out to dinner with the wife, basically once they get up from nap with the kid, or I'll go wake them up if they're still sleeping in an hour.
From the previous traffic stop, it's what you would ticketed.
Your holster just came in?
I didn't find it there either.
From that other unit, he ticketed for you.
Any unit able to activate the airship, please advise.
I haven't had time to look up the penal code yet, to find it even.
Control's clear.
I'm pretty sure he gave you the penal code, and it will be on your ticket as well.
Well, I didn't say any hood. That's why I'm kind of confused.
Negative.
I'm not sure. He read it somewhere. I'm not sure where he read it.
I'm not trying to be a hassle, man. I'm just
No, I'm just trying to work with you, At the end of the day, we don't want you going around in a vehicle that's possibly unsafe for yourself and others.
What's going on, Bert? Welcome back.
We're not out here to try and, bust people's bank accounts and all that sort of stuff, We're here to try and keep people safe.
Well, I just ask that you try to look through the code one more time and see if you see anything.
That's fine.
I don't mean to waste y'all's time, man.
No, you're good. Like I say,
so we're doing a civilian ride along with BCSO. This is Denver, Mr. 330. He's 3 Charles 30. Ironically, he's also my numerical counterpart for the other department. I'm 5 David 30 when I'm patrolling as highway. So it's an interesting coincidence that we are, but we're doing a civ ride along, which means I'm not able to really get involved per se.
I don't see any hood things.
I'm sorry.
I'll be as quick as I can.
I don't see any hood.
I'm primary on that pursuit.
I don't really see anything hood-wise. Like, it's technically correct about that, but it does kind of make sense to not,
Sonora Freeway, nearest post is 720 on the bridge.
87, I got the other guy. He's going south.
Other than this, how's your night going?
I mean, it was going good. I got my all-terrain vehicle here. I was having.
494, one at gunpoint at this time.
Copy.
No, I do what you're saying. I did take a look at myself in regards to my book here.
Southbound US 13 and towards
I definitely do what you said in regards to not seeing the hood, but I believe it's going to be under the stolen vehicle equipment in regards to having to have the body of the vehicle intact.
Control to the units on the on-ramp at 720. What do you guys
At the end of the day, though, man, regardless, you know, it's not necessarily something that's that big of a deal, right? You know, at the end of the day, you're going to be driving it, but we also got to keep in mind and be mindful of the other people that are going to be near you as well, in case something happens. And having, you know, an engine and the rest of the vehicle exposed like that could be a potential hazard. That's kind of like one of those things where it's a catch-22 situation. So, you know,
we're going to have a 1080.
Well, man, hopefully it gives me a warning, and I'll shoot. I'll also slap hood on it. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, we shouldn't have any issues. I mean, I think it was just more the fact that they've already made contact with you. Like I said, I have nothing to do with this traffic stop. I'm just here to assist in any way that I can. But, you know,
So
they've already made contact with you apparently, right? And they told you that you need to get it fixed.
You follow my TikTok, you're on my... Awesome, Bert. Well, welcome to the stream, man. Glad you made it. Today's kind of a anomaly. We don't normally stream this late, this long. This was just a collab that I'm doing with Denver Mr. 330. Someone wants to post the multi-stream link again, kind of see both sides of it. But yeah, I appreciate it. I'm glad I made your For You page, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy the content, man.
This is the best way that I tell people.
Definitely,
me as well. I'm not
definitely working on content nonstop, but I'm not, you know, being a dad. I don't know if you even know my profile. You'll see plenty of those. I have a couple moments for my dad stuff.
Figure it out. It's not the end of the world. You don't got a hood in your car. You have no wheel doors in the car. It's not the end of the world.
Technically, it is on the vehicle. I'm just not a cop, so.
It's my civilian right along here.
It's gonna be ID number Charlie India Victor 13. Simple.
There we go, man. It's almost bedtime.
Bravo 326 K949.
Yeah, we'll get you out of here as soon as we can, man.
Do you have your dog in the back of your vehicle? April. Copy. We have a
so what's the purpose of the no hood, no doors? Is it like a weight reduction thing or what?
Well, see, I wrecked her one time, and like damaged like the front end and the hood.
Do you have any
doors
that can
kind
roll
of
out
got all dented up, so I was like, hey, you fix the engine,
Oh, nice.
I'll sell you the doors and the hood, man.
Well, like I said, I appreciate the follow. You know,
Probably not the best
growing content creator, just like a lot of people in FiveM Roleplay and, you know, just in general, aspiring to one day full time. Kind of taking my shot right now with life and the economy, right? I don't really have a job right now, so this is my job. But yeah, just looking to build and grow and have an amazing community. We already have an amazing community.
Legal requirements.
So the more the merrier, though. Definitely do appreciate having everyone in the community.
But it could
I'm making sure I'm muted so I'm not talking in Denver stream. I am fearful of like hot micing into a stream.
I'm sorry for giving you a tough time, man. I'll go slap the for you.
But with that whole ticket thing, I mean, it doesn't specify that it's illegal to not have a hood. It just, if you read into it a bit more, it just says that if you're going to have no hood, then there needs to be adjustments to the vehicle to make it legal. But obviously, if it's still deemed unsafe, then it can fall into the category of being illegal.
Well, I apologize, man.
No, you're good. So yeah, if you could just go ahead and just not bother about the doors. As long as you're wearing a seatbelt and any other passengers wearing seatbelts, you're good on that side. I don't see anything saying about doors.
Don't leave the hood here.
Oh, he's trying to fist bump him.
The doors, yeah, no problem, but you really could do with a hood
on the bridge above.
Just to make it safe.
Yeah, if you sub, I do have all full alerts.
I didn't get your
I went out and did some custom alerts. Made. Well, I made some.
What's going on, Croaky?
Anyways, yeah. Bought the alerts and then they customize them. It's a modular alert, so these are unique to my channel. But we do have full alerts for everything that happens.
Alright, well, yep, you have a good one.
You have any more questions for me, sir? Anything like that?
I'm good, man.
The one thing that I,
appreciate you coming out here.
Yeah, no,
say
no
is if
problem.
you
Like
got
I
a
said,
Twitch Prime,
misunderstandings happen all the time. Like I
and
said,
you're not using it on anyone else,
Right, so
can't get yours to
keep
work.
that book on you. It's really good.
Huh.
You know, to educate yourself on things like that. All right. Take care,
man. I really appreciate it. You have a good one.
Yep, no problem, man.
Copy, have a good night.
Yeah, have a good one.
Okay, you take care, Bob.
Tom 13 traffic.
Tom 13, go ahead, stay in the postal first.
722 Route 13.
Two-door.
Right.
That was weird.
Start me at 32 emergent, please.
Thank you, Bert, for the Twitch Prime sub, man.
All right.
It does mean a lot. Like I said, I know you guys have
What'd you
that.
say?
You can use it on any channel. Sorry, I forgot to mute myself.
Primary 12 line 3, Charles.
Yeah, I know you can use it on any channel. You can go over to
Not bad.
Denver's
Not bad
channel. You can go to
patrol, I guess,
Fuzzy's.
so far, huh?
13.
No, this has been pretty good.
Urgent.
Is it going to be Route 13 or something?
No, that's awesome. You got some emojis you can use now, unique to my channel, and I think my personal favorite is my lurk, which I made sure to make was a tier 1, so everyone has access to it with just a quick little
guy
pin.
with that
Yeah,
fucking
we saw him on the roads earlier, but now he's
yeah, no,
off
I
road.
did. Yeah, I know. He wouldn't sit right here.
Copy, come to tonight.
Is that considered an
Why is that
trap?
fucking? No. Entrapment's whenever you engage in the behavior and set them up into it, so you condone it, like you're contributing to it. So being like, so if cops went up to you and was like, hey bro, can I buy some dope off you? Or like, you know what I mean, like contributed to it, or like, hey man, I got some dope too, or something like that, you know what I mean? Like, that's engaging in entrapment is actually being able to, you know, condone or being involved in the entrapment situation. Oh, fuck.
Was he talking to you?
I guess, yeah.
1K37, 1011.
1K37, go ahead with the 1011, stay in the postal first.
That blue CVPI, did you pull him over for no doors?
I don't know. It was the other deputy. I believe he pulled him over for the whole hood situation.
But yeah, anyways, to kind of continue. Sorry, my conversation with Denver also. We're on a call, but yeah, no, I really do appreciate that, knowing that you can use it anywhere else on any other channel.
Yeah, no, he definitely didn't have
You were
a hood, so.
a sub to a whole lot of people.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
A violation of vehicle equipment.
Yeah, you would think so, but you'd be surprised in some states what's like actually allowed and not allowed. So.
Yeah. Alright, well, you stay safe. I was just wondering.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
Have a good one.
Can we get 51-102, Alta Street?
So what do you think about that new CAD with the screenshots and stuff that they showed?
I'm excited for it. I'm hoping that like we'll be able to kind of counter or reverse decisions made also. So like if someone writes a ticket, they can have it reversed.
Victor 617.
Yeah, can I get a radio check?
Device, you're loud and clear.
I just hope.
Acknowledge.
I don't know. So I was having a conversation with Joey on the stream the other day. I was just sitting there talking about my opinions in regards to like the penal code and like certain things. And like about how I think it's just felons being in possession of a weapon shouldn't be allowed. Like they should have consequences for that.
Yeah.
And when I brought that up before, they were like, well, we've talked about it and they've said that it would restrict roleplay. No, it would not. Like we strive for realism, so it should be, you know what I mean? Like if you don't want consequences and have another character that, you know what I mean? Like you have the ability to not, you know what I mean? Like you have the ability to choose, exactly, you have the ability to choose your path. You know, if we strive for realism, and like for instance, like 16-year-olds can be in possession of a pistol and like have a CCW and shit. There's no clarification on that. So I mentioned a couple of things and apparently it sparked a good conversation. So who knows, maybe there'll be an update, but fingers crossed, dude, because
Coast Guard's doing weird things over there in the sky. Is that just me?
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Okay.
They're very low though.
Yeah.
Did you roll your window down?
Yeah.
That's cool how you can roll your window down, like you rolling it down.
If you just aim out the window with a fist, it rolls it down. If you use a weapon, that's when it shatters the window.
All right.
Someone wants to do exclamation point socials in the chat. Bert, you can join the Discord. I think tonight we're gonna be playing some Among Us later night. Tonight's kind of my one free day of the week. Normally I'm on dad duties during this time. I'm sure you've seen the clips, or if you haven't, you can check them out on TikTok.
This is why, like,
I just like patrolling down in Sandy. I wish we could come in here and...
yeah. It kind of makes sense for troopers not to be in Sandy.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, state troopers could be walking technically all over anybody, so...
Yeah, true.
It's like, it's nice to limit them a little bit, especially where some people don't necessarily use their best judgment. Just because you can be there doesn't mean you should be there, you know?
Exactly.
And if you guys are stacked up, but like if there's one or two, then we come in and help, which is how it probably should be.
Fox 793 to control. No, control.
God, I am gonna miss these liveries though. These liveries look great.
These liveries are nice.
Yeah, I do like these liveries, but these liveries are nice for sure, but
I like the black patrol car. Like even HP Marine livery is really nice.
When's the new fleet coming? Hopefully soon. I believe they said it's in beta testing right now, so I'm assuming that means soon.
Bravo 232 direct.
I don't know how it works here, but I knew whenever things were in DOJ beta testing, like on the final stage, that means like it's gonna be really soon, or usually the next day, but or a couple of days in advance, like, you know what I mean? But
yeah, if it's a whole fleet, it might take a couple days, but that's still,
yeah, exactly.
Hopefully within the next 30 days, you guys will have a new fleet, and the new fleet looks really good though. I mean,
it looks super good, man. That video was just...
I'm going to be in around the mission row.
We're not going to be the only white department anymore, though, which is going to kind of suck, but...
Like, I like the liveries. They're alright, but... They're alright for sure, but...
George 17 back 10.
Nice, Bert. Welcome to the Discord.
Whoa, shit. Any life flight available?
If you just check it out, it says rules read first. You can click on the reaction roll, and that'll give you the bi-coastal nation tag.
Midwest is good, honestly.
Guardian 61 can take it if there's absolutely no AFQ
Midwest is great. I'm enjoying this community for being a large one. It's definitely a lot more fun than...
There's no requested life flight activation per medical.
Had to go and do it, didn't he?
If there's no ASU, what's 20, sir?
632 US Route 13. US Route 68 exit.
Stay firm, 97.
Where's that fucking car at?
I lost him when he turned in here. He definitely ditched you. Sink, thank you for the 100 bits, man.
Bravo 326
Well, when it comes to like Twitch, I mean, like we've done very well when it comes to viewership, but like unfortunately, you know, just like anything else, it's very inconsistent. Like it's very like our concurrent viewership. You know, usually we have our really good days and we have our bad days. Like it's just. Like, when it comes to viewership, I've said all the time, like, not anymore. It's not something that's important to me. It's the quality of the stream and the quality of the people that are important to me. But it is a little bit of a difference going from, you know, like 200 viewers to like now 100 viewers and sometimes less on certain days. Loki, shut up.
10-7, 10-42, have a good rest of your night.
Jesus Christ.
Loki wants attention. Come on.
No, he's just fucking screaming because apparently she closed the door and he's locked in here.
Oh.
God damn, dude, chill. Lord have mercy. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like then again, I've always, the thing about that stuff is that it's always been when other people are streaming. But we gotta keep in mind, Chet, is that all the viewers that we've earned and the things that we've earned ourselves. We're not getting hosted by anybody, and we're not, you know, relying on somebody else for our own success. You know, and that's the thing about that is that I'd rather sit here with 40 viewers any day instead of having 300 viewers from something that wasn't mine to begin with. right? And we've gone plenty of times where we have like 100 viewers recently, so we still maintain that average. But there are going to be times
Bert, it's
where
a reaction roll.
we have, like right now,
so you just
37
click on the
people. That's
reaction
lowest we've
underneath
ever
the rules
been
read first.
in a very long time, you know?
Okay,
stop. It's enough.
There's a channel
That's
rules
enough
read
out of
first,
you.
and then it
You're
says
being
it's got
bad.
the read and agree here, and at the very bottom there's the emoji of me waving.
This is why you don't come in here.
Have a good rate.
It's a reaction roll, and that'll get you what you're looking for.
Well, we can't have nice things, Loki.
I mean, you named him Loki. What did you expect?
Yeah, no shit.
I got some Mr. 330 hype and some love over here.
He's gonna end up getting me fucking...
Sadly, my cat's, she's 14, so we're
No,
not
my views
sure.
aren't ruined, but... Alright, you know what, Loki? Stop. No. Jesus Christ. Why would you lock him in here with me? I swear, Mama literally fucking did this shit on purpose. Like, she throws him in here and he fucking starts freaking out, like wigging out. I feel Twitch, once you get affiliate, it ruins your views, is what I've heard. What do you mean by that? I don't understand that. No, our views are, I mean, they've been fine. Like I said, it's not about the views at the end of the day. Like, we've been where we want to be regardless. Like, we've came so far in any aspect. The only time that the views counted to me and that I stressed on and that was important was when I was trying to obtain partnership. That was the only time where I was really consistent on trying to average 100 viewers each stream, right? And now it's like the only time that it does matter. So once I achieve that partnership, which is something that's really hard to achieve, you know, that in a sense kind of gave me that breath of fresh air to where I can have less views and not, you know, be an issue. And I've always been one to rely on the quality than the quantity, and that's how it's always been for me. The people are
Cameron,
what
I'm down
matter
to
to me,
do
not
things.
the numbers. Because it's easy to have numbers, but not
Depending on
have
your department,
consistent
we can do 10,
concurrent
12s, we
people
can do stuff like
with
that.
your viewership. And that's what I tell a bunch of other streamers as well, is that, yeah, sure, enjoy the 100 viewers or 200 viewers or 300 viewers right now, but will they come back? Probably not.
Bert, if you just want to go to manual request, that's fine. You can just go to manual request and type it in.
What matters, you know what I'm
just say
saying?
plus
and
by
especially when you
explanation.
earn it yourself, right? You earn it yourself. That's the best feeling
And
you can
either I
ever
can
have,
get
is
it,
earning something
or
yourself.
if
Give me 1
sailboats
second.
are available around. We can hear Loki, by the way. That is Loki, his cat, who's screaming at the door. He's not
Guardian 6-1.
sounds like he's getting up and dealing with that. If you just go to the manual request, you can do it there if you're not finding it. Or if sailboat, if you want to tag Arctic Bert in the rules read first. I can't take the waypoint off, Matt. It's not my, it's his waypoint, not mine. So. Bert, looks like Sailboat's going to give you a hand in the Discord if you have anything going on there.
Oh, God. Fucking cat, man.
I could hear the cat on my stream. I'm like, damn, that cat's loud.
Fucking guy, dude.
Yeah, Cameron, we could definitely do, if you want to do, I don't know if you have a character for HP ride along, if you want to do that way, or if you want to do some civ stuff. I got various different civs. So,
chat, sorry about that.
we can do kind of whatever.
That fucking cat was driving me nuts. Loki, he's like a little child, man, you know? And that's like...
So yeah, we could do either civ with civ RP, or we can do some
he's never been
HP
that obnoxious ever. So I had to,
thanks, Selva, for handling that. Appreciate it,
let him
man.
out. But what we were saying, Clokey, thank you so much for that gift sub. Oh wait, you know what? I'm sorry, Brian.
No, dude, you're good. You're good. Don't.
What's your post?
I'm not stressing.
We're supposed to 162 Philmont Medical Center.
But no, like I said always, guys, is that it's not. It doesn't matter because we've been at every point of success.
Come here,
you know, and it felt good. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it felt really good, and I'm grateful for the opportunities that I received from people and like from raids and stuff that I've had. But that's not something that I wanted to rely on.
To get an HP ride along, you have to go to the HP portal
to give me,
and
what I have. I've never wanted to rely on somebody for success.
You don't see the reaction. I'll look into it, Bert. That might be an issue with the reaction rolls bot.
Still getting their views, and I'm not going to get into that or say do anything. I don't do that. You guys know how I am. I'm not like that. But I've always been very passionate about the streams and the things that I do, and building relationships with all of you. It frustrates me sometimes, like, because we're so used to having 100 viewers plus, and I look at it and it's like 40, but it doesn't frustrate me. It's just like, I know we can do better. You know what I'm saying? And we have done. We do normally. We do. Sometimes we just have off days, and that happens. But I tell you what, man, 40 people, 100 people, we've had every single type of numbers on our own, and that makes me very proud. So if we have our days where we have 40 people or 10 people in the chat, that shit doesn't bother me, because look, we got our check mark. We've gotten to where we wanted to be. We completely crushed everything. And we literally have the best damn community out there, without a doubt. So I'd rather have 40 of you here than to have 300 people that really aren't here. You know what I'm saying? So we've seen all types of spectrums, man, and I'm just very grateful.
Legit know the feeling, man.
Yeah, dude, like, honestly, bro, that's how it's always been from the start, bro, is that, like, some people forget how important it is to have people that care, right? And I've never been one to get upset because I don't have a lot of viewers. It's just like, sometimes it's that person in me that's been like, we can do better. So that's the frustration that I get. It's not because I'm like, I want to go back to my 200 viewer average. No, it's not that. It's just, I know that we can do better, But the better that we're doing is just having an authentic place where people can hang out. And that's the best accomplishment that we can do regardless, right? So I take pride in what we have,
Yeah, Victor 6.
I take pride in it, man. So
David 87.
We accomplished what we did. You know what I'm saying? We crushed our goals, and we continue to hit different milestones, and we'll keep doing it.
Roger. Do you want to head over here? 13.
Yep, definitely working towards similar goals.
638.
Well, that's what they call it, work, right?
Oh yeah.
Ramp, I got that.
There's always more. There's always time to prosper. There's always time to grow, and you just take that in between time to build your foundation. Yeah. Well, that's the different spectrums. You know what I'm saying? You gotta.
Can I get your identifier, please? Wait, come on.
Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, man. Hey man, just follow. Hope the stream goes well. Appreciate that. Welcome to all the new followers. Sorry if you came into that little rant that I was just having, but it wasn't a rant. It was just me being honest. Like,
5 Victor 6.
That's like the first thing I noticed when I started following you was just your upfront, no BS, honest with everyone, and then your appreciation for everything.
Where you just were.
I appreciate that. But no, I mean, I've always been a very transparent person, and especially when it comes to the things that I care about, the things that I'm passionate about, which is this, obviously. I'm not gonna lie to people, and that's the thing about it, is that I always be honest, and I always be genuine with everybody, and
yeah, Cameron, I'm a Civ Reserve, so I don't have everything. I'm like a Civ 2
definitely
equivalent,
appreciative
but
for what I
you know,
have
if we
and things that I
figure
have and
out
things that
a
we'll
scene that we can do
continue to
together,
as long as we stay with it, you know.
I don't know what your rank is or anything, and we can talk about that off stream if you want. But if there's something you want to do and you want just an extra body for it, if you're on my Discord, there's kind of a Civ bio which
definitely
gives
don't have it
a
overnight.
quick.
That's for sure.
No, they definitely don't.
28. Does anyone have eyes on that blue sports vehicle?
I remember you were talking earlier about the reaching for affiliate even. I remember that grind. That was painful.
What's your postal, sir?
Dude, tell me about it, man.
38.
The grind for affiliate for me was literally like when I first started streaming, bro. I had one viewer, and that was a bot. Like it came up with a bot in your chat of like.
You're like,
you know,
hi,
and
bot,
like
thank
I tried so hard. I tried so hard to like. I'm not even a front to you guys. Like I tried like going on like different phones and tablets in my house and like make accounts and like for the views, so I can get affiliate. Like that's how like much of a noob I was, like thinking that shit would even work.
Yeah, no, I did the
But
same
no,
thing.
seriously, like I was trying to like, you know what I mean, see if that would work and stuff, and it didn't.
Yeah,
it didn't. So
can't
like
cheat
it
the
took me a
system.
long. No, like I couldn't role play or anything like that either. Like I think if I would have started out with role playing, I think it would have been a little bit of a different. Maybe it might have, maybe even not. But it might have been a little bit different.
I will say that
dude. No,
Midwest is amazing at getting people their affiliate though. I mean, like
Oh,
just the
for sure.
family that we have in the Midwest media team is
dude,
dope.
if I had the ability of being able to build myself off of that to begin with, it would have been for sure.
I'd have been
Yeah,
affiliate in
that'd
like
have
a
been
month.
Yeah. Yeah. Take care of yourself, Rianne. Take care of yourself. But yeah, I mean the grind for yeah, the grind for affiliate in general was rough, but it was nothing like partnership, man. Like partnership, dude, like I remember like grinding so hard, especially when I first started out and I was like doing so well, and I was so sad when I got that first denial
Well, like I said,
message. I was
you know,
like, oh my
I
god.
try and have a
second
good
one,
community
the third
of
one, and the fourth one, and the fifth one.
helpful
Like, that
people
shit
and,
was
and
like,
following, you know,
it really
a group that enjoy
like
themselves.
takes like, you know, you get so excited and hyped up for like a month waiting for a response, and like you think you do so well, and you know they're very. That's the thing about this. So actually, chat, which is interesting, is that we were playing Warzone, and I got an email. And this one makes me happy too, because you guys know about Facebook gaming, and you know when it comes to Mixer, right? Mixer shut down, so Facebook gaming partnered with them and told partners for Mixer they can be partners over in Facebook. The Facebook partnership works a little different. You can't apply for it. Facebook actually reaches out to you once you get to a certain point. If you're like a celebrity, if you're a known person or known content creator, then they'll reach out for you for a Facebook
Cameron, we'll figure something out, man. If you're in the
I got
Discord,
an email from the
we can
partnership
just link
team
up
over
there.
on Facebook offering a partnership to me. Obviously that can't happen because of my obligations with Twitch and my partnership with Twitch, so I turned down their offer. But I just thought it was really cool that, like, you know, that they saw my streams and they were like, you know, someone saw on our team saw your stuff. It was like the president or vice president of the gaming Yellow Pike Media over in Facebook Gaming. But it was really cool still, like even though it couldn't happen and I probably wouldn't end up doing that, it was just really cool that I had that opportunity, which is kind of cool that someone actually noticed, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I worked too hard with Twitch to get the partnership with Twitch to ever give up that. I would never do that, never.
And I feel like just to talk about streaming platforms, like if you get partner on Twitch, giving it up. I'll be back tonight. I don't know. I just don't think it'd be the best move.
Ridiculous.
You know?
No.
Like once you get it, it's a lot of work to get it back if you were to give it up. So
if you're even able to get it back, most of the time they'll be like, what the fuck, you know? So
yeah, I don't know how the partner things work. I know that stuff we can't talk about. So
yeah, but. Yeah, I was trying to start up a Mixer, then that happened. I was doing good too. Well, yeah, it sucks, man. I know a lot of people lost a lot of their progress over at Mixer and then going to Facebook. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I seen Facebook and a lot of people are getting thousands of fucking views, and like it's pretty crazy, like how, you know, popular that some of that stuff is. But it just, I don't know, watching their streams, like it's very similar. But I just don't think I could ever get into that, to be honest. I don't think I could ever get into the whole, you know, stuff. But then again, at one point in time, I never thought I could get into Twitch. But Twitch is my home, dude. I worked so hard for that partnership. Like, that was fucking wild. Like,
you went through a ride to get partner too.
It was a wild ride, man. Like, I didn't think I was gonna get it, bro. Like, there were times where I felt
Cameron,
really discouraged, man. You
Bert
know?
just rolled through. If you go to rules read first, there's a reaction roll below it.
Sorry,
if you see the reaction on the Discord.
See, not bad, chat. We made our TikTok the other day, and we have like 205 followers already. That's not too bad. And like 1,134 likes. That's not bad. I don't know if that's good or not.
You got how many followers already?
200.
Damn.
Something like that.
I'm jealous. I think I got more, but I've been grinding at it for almost a month now.
Well, I mean, you kind of helped me out with that. I didn't really know what the fuck I was doing, so.
I still don't. So if you learn on the metrics, let me know. I'd be happy to. What is this?
I don't know. I'm just improvising.
I'm doing the same thing with TikTok. I think I need to take pointers from some of the other members of the community.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's see. Let's see, chat. Yeah, this is a very fucking slow patrol.
It is.
Like, wow.
Did you ever get Among Us?
Yeah, I have Among Us. I've had it for a minute.
Bert, I'm a full-time HP, and then I'm part-time Civ. I got a reserve for the civilian. This is kind of my loophole to get ride-alongs with Denver, because his department and my department don't have an agreement. LSPD and BCSO, or LSPD and HP do, so I can ride with HP guys.
629.
That's a sick car.
Units, we have active dispatch. If we could relay information through dispatch and not to directly units.
Gotcha, Big Ray. Gotcha.
3 Charles 175.
Done and done.
Yeah, I believe FD is requesting law enforcement to their fire station.
He's currently taken off.
Go ahead and light him up. He was going 40 and 25.
At least he's complying.
He took that wide turn as well, too.
Mm-hmm.
1013 control.
Stand by. Foxtrot 183, can you give a description for me, please? He's wearing a green shirt with khaki, running eastbound on Grandson North Desert 68.
All
just left the prison area.
Receive.
Three Charlie 30.
3 Charlie 30, go ahead, sir.
Got
10
Hold the air 1080.
Oh my lord, why do you have to scream like that in my fucking ear? Jesus Christ.
1080, head in north on 13, Charger, go for it.
Ow, fuck me.
I wish I could self-gen for you.
Jesus Christ.
1028.
28 is 24 Kilo Foxtrot Alpha 912. Two-door anus with a huge wing on the back of it.
Location 812.
340 secondary. We got
want the plate?
northbound right 13.
I have the plate.
Victor 617 on 3rd. If we can get one more, will be sufficient.
3 north 40. We're now making a U-turn. Goes southbound right 13.
Thank you.
What's up, Danny?
Victor 617.
Sorry about that, guys.
That's okay. Victor 617. Also, if you can get a request for an airship.
You much of a...
Receive any
What do you mean by
unit
what?
as you advise.
Danny, speak English.
Friday 87 secondary. Let me know if you're able to pass me for a light bar.
I can pass.
How's it going? Can you roll your window down,
Pass all
please?
Yeah, give me a minute.
587 is now going to be secondary in the pursuit with 48 front. We're passing the 24/7 southbound US Route 13.
How you doing, man?
Southbound US Route 13.
How's it going?
Information. We should be sufficient with units currently.
This is my workaround until we can get a mutual aid agreement to ride with BCSO.
This is a 25-mile-an-hour zone. Right now,
So my character, this is me being in character here for the emote. My character is a social media influencer.
Pretty well, especially in these corners
and so he's recording traffic stops for his content.
Gotta make sure you slow it down. You have your license with you?
US Route 1371 for 1080 in progress.
All right.
So that's just the character.
Only a knife, and that's in the glove box.
Okay.
David 13, can you
Where are you headed to?
Honestly,
Obviously, I'm not going to be
just
carrying
out for
like a
ride.
massive,
for a ride?
recording camera, right? So I would probably record film, and then technically I would have a
Just
lapel
gonna go
mic
ahead
or
and
something
warn
to
you
kind
now,
of
don't
collect
be
as much of
alarmed
the
by
audio as
my
I could.
criminal record when you pull it up.
720 MVA roll over. I'll start medical.
Okay, Hector 617. And to pursue, we have
I'm just having to go ahead and say, sit tight, right?
There used to be one where they hold it with two hands.
I
don't remember what the name of the emote is.
He's saying the vehicle's heavily damaged. I don't see that, do you?
No, I don't see any
Units,
damage.
line of fire is to the south.
Just in case. You can go ahead and hop in. Or you can stay out of it, whatever you want to do.
I don't know what you're doing.
Right, Evans.
Is there a license
Units
plate?
advised when air is clear to be lifted.
Where's my eyes?
Yeah, we still got one at gunpoint.
My eyes just failed.
Attempted to get one out of the vehicle. The vehicle somehow flipped back over.
I thought I saw a license plate at first. Now it's gone.
No, there is. There is.
Okay.
Meeting pudding.
We're gonna change up the playlist. I got the lo-fi going right now from Stream Beats. What do you guys want? Synthwave
It's a whiskey
or
mic
EDM?
with appears to be SpongeBob pants. He just fell over.
SpongeBob pants?
The things that get said on RTO.
What's SpongeBob pants?
I don't know. Blue square
One in
pants?
custody.
Doesn't SpongeBob has like brown pants, right?
I don't remember. Do I sound like someone who watches SpongeBob? My kid's too young to watch
3
SpongeBob.
Charlie 30, did you have traffic for me, sir, before the priority is called up?
Yeah, for myself generated.
Thank you very much, appreciate it.
Alright, he doesn't have a warrant or anything like that. He does.
Secondary control calling 3 Charlie 105. Control calling 3 Charlie 105.
Go ahead.
Can I have you route the 913 for a 911 caller? See call details. See CAT attachment for call details.
I copy M 1097.
Thank you.
David 2.
Why David 2?
David 2 and David, Mary 19 are on scene to release impersonation at 629 Frank.
6-2.
Alright,
Birthday area, you're clear 2345.
Go ahead and give him a warning.
5 days, 620 patrol.
Good.
Showing 10 for the
Alright, Mr. Evans.
So if I was his partner, I'd be standing a little bit more back here.
Not too bad. Have you anything to drink tonight or anything
Just
like
to
that?
back him up.
Or today?
No, sir.
Granted, I'm a civilian, so
Not yet, at least.
Yeah, Victor 6.
obviously you don't want to be in the way as a
Now
civilian.
here's the deal, okay? You gotta slow it down. It is a 25-mile-an-hour zone, especially when you're in these smaller areas.
Your basic rule of thumb is, as a civ ride along, is just stick near the car. That's going to be your only protection. I don't have a gun. I don't have access to
We're
guns.
flying around those corners and whipping around it. I get that it's a nice truck and you're just trying to enjoy yourself, but it could be definitely an issue if you end up hitting somebody, okay?
Right.
Receive a Marty Vaginal.
Denver's a super, understanding, awesome cop.
You deny your postal
If you guys want any pointers.
Okay, so here's the deal, man. I'm going to give you a warning. I'm not going to be giving you a
stream.
citation or anything like that. I am going to be cutting you a break, but I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, okay? Just because you have a bad record doesn't mean you're a bad person. But,
If you guys are on PC and you want to watch the
definitely,
multi-stream, that way you can see his chat, my chat.
Does that make
There you go.
sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here's your information back.
Kind of see his point of view and my point of view. They're very similar, but they're also going to be a little different too.
Okay, you're free to go, man. Thank you for your cooperation.
You have a nice night.
Appreciate it.
Line them up,
Right,
set
who
them
fucking
down.
doesn't watch SpongeBob, right? That's what I'm saying. Brian
Sorry,
was like,
chat.
"Why it's not like
I'm sorry, chat.
Big Ray was like, I'm 48 and I watch SpongeBob. Fuck yeah, dude. My dad loves SpongeBob.
Well.
Yeah, we en route just off of 720.
Don't be discriminating on SpongeBob.
I'm not hating on SpongeBob at all. I just don't watch
There is no
him.
age when it comes to SpongeBob.
You guys are clear to take your frequency.
I'm just fucking with you.
I know.
Tune in, 2 copies. One mic speaking with officers right now.
It isn't a stream unless I have my vanilla pudding. At least some sort of soft served or hot served pudding.
That sounds good. I haven't had dinner yet, but it's 4:45 for me.
Have you ever had the hot served pudding?
Charles,
I don't know if I know what hot served pudding is.
Stand by.
Have you ever had kid cuisine?
Yeah,
Charlie 339.
I've had that.
Can I have the...
Remember the chocolate pudding that used to come with it? Like you heat it up and it's hot? Like a pudding?
Ah, yeah.
Like with some of the stuff? Yeah, that's like, that's hot served pudding. Like it's like the pudding, it's chocolate pudding. I'm eating vanilla pudding that's hot.
My favorite was I would guess it is kind of a vanilla coconut one that was in the, what was it? Was it Hungry Man or was it the Kid Cuisine? It was one of them. It was like a coconut vanilla pudding. That was really good.
Engine 2's 2 control.
Yeah, Bert, I'm with Mr. 330.
Received en route 23.
This pudding's amazing.
I've kind of made friends with...
Hey, man.
What the fuck?
87.
Verify fire is en route to this scene.
Affirmative.
Okay, you can have the engine.
What's up?
Hey, man, my truck just broke down back there on Marine.
They'll see my Camaro, and then you can have the medic follow my Camaro as well.
I'll come help you.
Alright, thank you.
Oh my god.
Just when you think.
I'm eating my pudding first. How's the pudding today? It's always good, man. Always.
1073.
That 1011 is going to be code 4 clear, but we are going to be out with that vehicle still. It broke down here off Marina Drive.
Bert, that makes 2 of us.
30 copy. I'll show you still attached to that call. Dispatch is clear 2349.
Where did he go?
226.
It's myself and 2 Bravo 220 going to be inactive.
Said it broke down on Marina.
Known as 2 Union 220.
Oh, it's wet.
Oh, here it is.
Damn, he
2
booked
Bravo
it across
226 copy. I'll show you yourself.
Sandy.
2 Bravo 226. 2 Bravo 220. Active 1012. 2 and 220. 2349.
Why is it? Why? What the fuck?
Now it's damaged. It wasn't before.
What the fuck is he doing to it?
I don't. He says it broke down.
Alright, what's going on with it?
Shit, man, I realized my GPS was taking me in the wrong direction. And turned around over there in the parking lot and then pulled back out here and then it was smoking when I pulled into the parking lot and then it just died right here.
Okay.
Engine 2 control, I'm on scene.
Engine 2,
is there anything wrong with it? Was like the engine light on or anything like that? Or has there been any issues recently?
It's a check engine light was on, but it's an older truck, so I just ignored it.
Right, because it does pop up sometimes on them. Okay. We'll give it some time to cool down and stuff like that. And we'll go ahead and take a look at it.
Charlie 328. Temporarily out of service 10-6.
If need be, we can go ahead and try to do our best to see if we can get it towed somewhere for you, at least the nearest repair shop for you.
Right, I don't mind that. I got plenty of money. It's a nuisance having this shit happen.
2 copy, 2351 in
Yeah.
service.
Okay, most likely, we're probably just gonna wait to do that. I don't want to touch it or end up doing something worse to it.
Further information on the vehicle.
for that.
license plate.
But it looks like it's smoking and stuff. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and just get a we'll try to get it out here. Okay.
Alright, man. I'll
Unless you
shut
want
the
him
door.
to, unless you want him to look at it and see.
I used to drive a tow truck. I could take a look. I don't know if I can be any
If he wants
help.
to take a look at it, it's up to you. Though. You can go ahead and give him permission if you'd like to.
Yeah, he can take a look at it if he wants to. See what's wrong with it.
Take a look.
3 Charlie 105 control.
3 Charlie 105.
Check it.
I don't have any gloves or anything. I'm trying not to get dirty, but
Receive all page horizon.
Tom 255 to control.
Watch traffic, go ahead.
Copy. Can we send one really quickly?
Is it urgent?
Affirm.
Yo, beautiful.
Control's out of channel.
Yo, beautiful chat. It's
We're gonna
true.
be out with a male Fetsuchi Boulevard 145. And 4.
Wait, chat, am I having lag issues? This is 0.8 drop frame. That's weird. Normally it doesn't happen.
Hey, he probably gonna need a tow truck. Both the hoses and the belts. Like he just had everything go wrong all at once.
Can I get an additional unit to my traffic stop here at 631 Route
Okay.
68 westbound?
All right.
There ain't no fixing this right here.
Stand by, sir.
We'll go ahead and get you a tow truck, man. How's that sound?
Yeah,
So
sounds good,
get,
man.
get it to the nearest tow truck, probably off of Harmony there. They're good, taken care of. You have all the, you can cover the fees and stuff like that with the tow truck company? Is it okay with
Yeah,
you?
I can cover it. I got it.
Control calling 5 Delta 620.
5 Delta 620, go ahead.
I was expecting one or the,
Darkness, I will get your package sent out here soon, by the way. Sorry about that, Brian. Go ahead.
No, I was expecting him to say one or the other, not both.
10-4.
All right. Well,
En route, emergent.
Pop-Tart, what's going on, bro?
All units, just a general advisement. Please be on the lookout for a Red 2R sports vehicle involved with a traffic stop with 5 Tom 255. No 1028 attached. No bolo is going to be placed into effect. Dispatch is clear 2353.
Control from 2 George 17. Did you have a vehicle description?
5 Tom 255 can advise more further 1043. All I have is a Red 2R sports car.
David 2, I got that vehicle stopped at Route 68, parallel in 629 Alpha. I get 1 time additional.
Receive standby.
Take it 21 ready.
Go for it.
See ya, Charlie, Ida, Victor, 4.
guys, between this morning stream and then where I just cut it off and broke it back, you guys have been so awesome. Everyone's just kind of hanging out throughout the day, popping in and out. I know you guys all have kind of busy schedules and lives and stuff outside
I'm just
of
trying to get
Twitch,
radio traffic out so I can actually, do this thing.
But yeah, I really do appreciate you guys, all the support today. It's been amazing.
3 Charlie 30.
3 Charlie 30, good.
Can I get a 51 out here? We're going to be at 824. We have a broken down truck.
824, page horizon, standby for 1026.
Copy. Alright, so we're going to get a truck or
5 David 620.
Cool, we actually have Horizon on.
5 David 620, standby. First,
I think they do,
yeah.
1051, they're going to be 8 mics out. 931 Grapeseed, Maine.
All right.
3 Charlie 30, standby for 26.
So we do have Horizon Tow coming out here for you. I'm going to estimate time till they're here. We'll hang around here until they get here. That way we can, assist with making sure people are going around and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, that's
3 Charlie 17, 1041, 10 2355.
Just want to let you know they'll be on their way. I'll give you an estimated time once we have one. All right.
Show me 1023 on that 32 request on 631 Panorama.
1023 on location, 2355.
2 Bravo 2 and 0, be 10-6 off comms.
10-6 temporarily out of service, standby.
You're like just barely taking his mirror off every time they go by.
19.
Yeah, no shit.
5 David 19 from control.
5 Mary 19.
FiveM 19, new call assignment, reference can number 1, 1097-629, US Route 68, 1011, 1032 back 5 David 2, red 2-door Honda, 1028 of Charlie Ida Victor, number 4, Lima Yankee Frank, occupied times 1, dispatch is clear 2356.
Is this Kevin? He's killing them there too.
Yeah, he's doing a pretty good job, huh?
Go ahead.
Who is
I'm
this?
gonna be on scene with that officer that
It's Kevin.
had that bull for the red vehicle. He says you can clear that.
Nice.
Receive
Hell
5
yeah.
David 2 is advising to clear the caller or cancel the 32.
Hells to the yeah.
Two separate stops.
Receive.
Route 62, you can show me a 1011 red 4-door Charger, Adams Apple Boulevard.
Receive postal.
145, standby. You can disregard.
Victor 617 to Charles.
I'm definitely starting to feel the streaming for
Go ahead, North Boy.
6.5 hours.
After fire's clear with the car, you can just search it. If it comes back
I don't know how.
all clean, then you can tow it, sir. Appreciate the help, thank you.
I copy. The vehicle has already been
So Denver,
searched.
how do you
It's all
go
clear.
for
We're just waiting for Horizon to
your
go
streams
right
are like what 8 hours
Okay.
sometimes? How do you do it?
A-frame, sorry.
No, I mean they haven't really been that long, like recently.
Control 3, Charlie,
Like,
30.
I used to. Oh, 30, go ahead.
Roger recovery, 4 mics out.
Copy. Thank you. I mean, I've definitely had.
Your hot mic, hot mic.
streams to where-
Hot mic, sir.
What the hell was the issue with this fucking thing?
Your button got stuck down?
Yeah, I guess. Fuck. I hate this fucking. Like, I have a new mouse, and it's like. Cool.
Mine did it earlier. I have the Elite controller, and so I keybind the back paddles to the push to talk, and every once in a while I'll put the controller down.
Yeah.
That gets really bad.
No, but it's just like it's a new thing. I don't understand why it's like doing that. Like I've noticed a couple of times where I pushed it and nothing pops up, and I'm like, okay, well I pushed it again and pushed it again. So I don't know. I mean, thank God I didn't say like fuck or anything like that, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so they should be on their way here soon. About 4 minutes away or something like that. So they should be here any moment. Okay.
All right, sounds good, man.
All right. Any questions for me? Anything like that yet?
3 Charlie 105.
No, no questions. Just
Go
I'm
ahead.
just gonna
No.
wait here.
Can I get a
Pretty
1073 on
pretty
the
disappointed
call
that my
at
truck broke
913?
down, but
You guys, I'm just waiting for
I guess
10
this is
people at
Horizon
time,
here,
and then I'll be
so-
clearing off. And they're being paid, sir.
I'm not sure why I thought this was a tow truck place, but
87.
is that a tow truck?
That doesn't look like a tow truck to me.
Control calling 5 Delta 87.
How we doing?
How's it going?
87.
We have a breakdown here, but his
Okay.
hoses are all I believe they're busted, right? Something along those lines. I did request
Yeah,
a tow
is-
truck though.
Yeah, he'll be on the way.
Okay.
Control calling 5 David 87. So, sorry about
So you
that.
had,
Sir, can I get a
have you taken a look at it
1073 on
yet?
your
Oh yeah, yeah, my ride along here.
1070 at
Did.
720? We're at investigating.
You went to look at it,
Yeah, he's
fine.
got busted hose and belt,
Control
so
calling 5 Tom.
I figured it's not going anywhere.
Tom 255. Can I get a 1073 on your 1011?
I mean, out. Did you say 73 on my call?
Well, that's a neat trick, guys.
Copy. We're gonna be still out with this vehicle.
And
Hood up? No hood. Hood up? No
If
hood.
you wanted to, I mean, there's not a whole lot of cars around here.
David 87.
If you want, we can push it off the side of the road a little bit, but
10-1.
Hey, affirmative.
I mean, I honestly don't want to move it until the tow truck gets.
We're just gonna get back in here. There's been worse hot mics. I wouldn't worry about that one.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. I've never had a hot mic before. Like that's the thing about that. I was like, what the fuck, you know? Because like this, because I pushed to talk and it didn't do my mic click. So I'm like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? So I kept doing it again and it was stuck. I think, you know what I mean?
I've had TeamSpeak be at fault for it, where it just kind of hangs up for a second. Thank you for the 5 bits, man. Thank you for the cheer. I appreciate it.
Control.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you're coming in about a 2 out of 5.
Show me 10-6 off-com.
Bay Area Buggy Boo, thank you for that host.
10-6 off-comms temporarily out of service. 00.
Appreciate that. For reviewers, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I just double clicked it. All right.
I appreciate it.
But thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Cannon 40 copy. I'll show you clear 0202.
I think he's doing something in his chat.
Control. K983. We need more 43 on your traffic stop at 160. Vehicle description, number of occupants 1028.
I put the plate in the shared notepad. I don't know if you can see it. It's a red and gray in color BMW. Plate's going to be 48 Mary Union 216.
Received, thank you.
That last name. Are you looking for that BMW?
Yeah.
Control.
Go ahead.
AMA hasn't asked me anything. I've been tempted just to get rid of it. I'm pretty open about myself and whatnot. And if I wouldn't answer it normally, then I'm not going to answer it with an AMA. I kind of... Oh, Jesus.
Control from George 17.
Go ahead.
Were those units looking for the red BMW, or are they on a 1011 with it?
They're on a traffic stop with one.
10-4, thank you.
Have I ever played SnowRunner? No, I was going to buy it. I just haven't gotten around to it. I do MudRunner, partly because I like the vehicle mods. You can have the other stuff in. SnowRunner hasn't quite integrated it last I heard, but I know it's possible.
As well.
Received, can you advise injury?
I'm like sitting over here in my fucking air-conditioned car.
Bleeding from his leg.
Just chilling, like, fuck it. We ain't doing anything.
Dude just gets run over by the truck.
He did?
Received $145 an hour in semi.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I haven't played it. I want to. I just haven't bought it yet, just because of.
Just rolled up on my team, and then he just sat there for a minute and drove off. Can you see
raid? I did have a guide the raid. The problem is like sometimes people choose somebody who has like follower only mode. They choose someone who's, you know, whatnot, where it's just like I don't want to raid somebody with follower only mode, because then it makes them feel obligated.
Cheating? It'd be like that sometimes, chat.
I wouldn't want, you know, I wouldn't want to raid somebody who has follower only mode and then have my viewers feel obligated that they have to follow. I'm not a fan of follower only mode. I've turned it on. I know some people turn it on when they get botted, so there is reasons for it, and I understand it. When I did my giveaway, my last giveaway for the 500 follower giveaway, I turned on follower only mode because the whole point was it was for the followers. It was for you guys. It was for my community. So that's why I turned on follower only mode for stuff like that. And like I said, it has its reasons, but it shouldn't be on all the time in my opinion, so I don't support it. And anyone that does run follower only mode, I don't support that. So a lot of times if I'm going to raid somebody, I will unfollow them real quick and pull up their stream, unfollow them, make sure they don't have follower only mode, and then put the raid on. My moderators are kind of aware of who we do raid. I kind of have a list set up of my go-tos. Denver's obviously one of them here. He's an amazing content creator.
I don't know what to think. Not too much going on right now, chat. We've been on for 2 hours and 11 minutes. We really haven't had that much stuff going on, but I mean, it's still been a good time.
I was wondering if there's a priority thing going on. So.
Yeah, there's a priority going on now.
Well, like a priority limit. Like I haven't heard much priorities all day.
Yeah.
3 Charlie 328.
I don't know.
3 Charlie.
Thank you for the bed, Zing.
328, go.
3 Charlie 339.
Go ahead.
3 Charlie 328, 3 Charlie 339, new call outside.
Slow patrol, yeah.
Got a tow truck driver.
For sure,
From an officer.
It's been a good ride along. Like it's been good stuff.
No, it's been fun. Just doing the basic traffic stops, dude. Sometimes I think the civs get too wound up with like doing a priority or a big scene, but dude, just a small little traffic stop is enjoyable a lot of times.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been very, I've always enjoyed the good scenes rather than having the priority scenes. Like I like in-depth scenes, you know what I mean? So, and I prefer scenes that are actually like, you know, domestic violences or like the ones that involve investigations rather than like just like. I haven't had to shoot many people on Midwest actually. It's pretty crazy. Like, I haven't had that many shootouts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like.
Receive 3 Charlie 170, you can step down your response, sir. Too many units are going to be en route.
Crazy. Crazy, chat.
To control.
Go.
Do you need a canine down to
Boom.
3 Charles 339.
Stand by. K9, there's already a K9.
Am I supporting domestic violence? Fuck no.
I copy.
Stand by, go
Who
ahead.
said that?
I didn't say that at all.
Someone needs an ear check.
It was saying in regards to the different types of scenes. You know, those are scenes that are that can be very in-depth and very realistic and emotional. You know what I'm saying? So like those are good scenes that I like to be a part of. It's a very real situation. There's been plenty of people that are going through domestic violence, you know, that are really having an issue, you know. So I like being able to be a part of something, to be able to contribute to helping someone, right? You know, it's been I've had plenty of people come into the jail whenever I was working, and even not detentions. Like, well, there's been kids that like come in as like, you know, swinging on their parents or like getting into the fight with their step parents or something like that, and that happens. But like grown ass adults like going to jail for like hitting their girlfriend, or even the females hitting their boyfriends. Like,
yeah,
I've had that. Yeah, both ways. There's been times where the female fucking completely beat the shit out of her boyfriend. You know what I mean? I've had both spectrums in the jail, and you know, it's kind of like definitely a rough situation for sure, no matter what. It's not fun. It's not a fun time to you know, to experience that or to hear about, you know, the issues going on in their house.
Yeah. And then dealing with someone's issues.
Yeah.
Dispatch Tom 52. 10-1, please.
Yeah, if you could book.
Where's he going?
I think he said forget it. I don't know where the tow truck went. I heard something.
Watch stop vehicles. Thank you for helping me through tough times. Hey, the real skipper. We're in this together, man, so thank you for watching. I'm glad I can help you.
Control to Station 10, Engine 10, Squad 10. Again, Control to Station 10, Engine 10, Squad 10.
There's times like this wish we had like ELS in server, so you could turn on just the backlights, you know?
Red last, Control to Station 4, Engine 4.
There's a tow truck.
Here they come. Boom, just smacks right into us. Imagine just boom.
Stand by to your 17.
Am I join BCSO? Yeah, I am. I am, to be honest.
Is that going to be the one?
I've always enjoyed BCSO. I mean, I was in the BCSO whenever I joined DOJ, originally, but
you know what? So when I was at
Control 3 Charlie 30.
Arctic Bird, thank you for the host, man. I appreciate it.
30, go ahead.
I don't know why it didn't show up. I'll have to look at my host's alerts and figure out why they're not.
Hey, from they've just arrived. They'll be picking up the vehicle.
Because normally it should show up in my feed, and it's not.
17, go ahead.
And yeah, I have it here, so I'll have to look at my host and figure out why they're not showing up.
Little Lee, what's going on, bud? How are you?
Oh shit! 2 mics ago.
Just what they need to get. Just what they need to get run over again.
With that. Yep. Well, we've assisted with this. We've been good people, you know. We've assisted with getting his car picked up.
Buster 183, there's no Station 10.
Muscle spasms. I love it.
Be advised, I have a Station 10 in service.
Be advised, 2 Bravo 232. Station 10 code 0 and 10 get back.
This is for them campers. Why that song stuck in my head? Holy shit.
5 Delta 507 in control.
All right, chat.
So I don't know if we want to clear off.
Yeah, I think we'll clear off because honestly, this is what we really just wanted to help him with that. So we'll go ahead and let him know that he's, you know,
cruiser at the U-Tool. It's gonna be 5 Delta 5.
All right, buddy. I think you're good to go from here. Okay, just coordinate with them, and they'll be able to figure everything out for you. All right.
County.
These are. It's a download alert off of own.tv, I think, or is Nerd or Die? I think it's Nerd or Die. This is a download alert.
Well, I'm sure there's resources.
Got a lot of things on my board. Just stand by me for
okay.
just a moment.
Well, good luck to you, man. Hopefully everything works out for you. Okay.
So.
Take care of yourself.
Charles 339 to dispatch.
9 and 10 12. I'm actually on a civilian ride along. I took Mr. Bicoastal Gaming on a civilian ride along here. His Civ Michael Conway here on a ride along.
10-4. I'll be there in 30. About a minute here.
Yeah, it's an interesting feeling being on patrol but not being able to do anything. You know what I mean?
I bet it's probably a very weird feeling, huh?
It is. I can't go in the CAD. Like I can't do all these things I normally would be doing.
Yeah.
I would definitely not enjoy doing security. I'll tell you that much. People that sign up for the Group 6, that's their thing.
10-4, sir. Thank you.
Damn, Clokey, you should have just left it. Oh no, it was Aaron that lost 30 million coins, dude.
30
Aaron, holy shit.
He just gambled all, didn't he?
He gambled 30 million and fucking lost 30 million coins, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Where'd you go?
I hit F7 on accident.
We're gonna be 10-6, 1 subject in custody.
I
hit F6 on accident.
1-10-6, 1-10-15.
Instead of F6.
You're back. Hi.
Somebody clip that. Oh lord. My bad. Oh my god.
3 Charles 339.
When you're
to dispatch.
Whole car and cop and everyone else disappears. That's fun.
3 North 40. Just to confirm, do we still have?
What vehicle should we drive? What do you think?
I mean, I'm a fan of the HP Tahoe. I don't know what all you guys have. I know you have a Dodge Ram.
County tow. They're going to be out of the recycling center. 2 mics.
A copy.
They have Victor 6, 17 Sandra.
5 Victor 617. Go ahead.
Yeah, 10-15.
Denver actually.
15.
I don't know if you saw my recent DM. I got
Receive 1 times 10.
I was just informed by the boss.
3 Charlie 38. Copy your status.
I need to go have dinner.
By the boss, is that your wife?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, Brian, you're all good, man.
But I appreciate this. This is fun. Hopefully we can do something else again or some Civ roleplay together. This is my good guy. I have plenty of others.
Go ahead with that.
Yeah, no, I'm down for sure for some Civ stuff, dude. Like, I need to do some more Civ stuff. I know Banker wanted to do some as well, so we could all get together and do something. Or even if it's just us, or even if it's just doing it, you know what I'm saying? That'd be cool too, like getting together and doing some stuff too, like with our characters, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I have some biker guys. I have a little bit of everything.
Yep.
So,
sounds good, man.
I appreciate it, though. I will catch you later.
Yep, sounds good, buddy.
363.
Hey, firm, I got a boat here, lights on, nobody's home.
363.
Alright, so we're gonna load the save character because my helmet disappeared apparently.
Your status.
We need to switch over to Civ RTO real quick.
This time, but I can head over there with the defender if needed.
General switch.
So, okay. I don't know why that's not showing up. What is my Civ number? 23. Civ Reserve 23. I do have to go, guys. We are just going to drop a raid on Denver. I'm just going to kind of ride off into the sunset. At least get away from SO2. That was actually a lot of fun, though. I haven't had that much fun as a non-LEO Civ in a while, but it is Denver, full of knowledge, given his real life experiences and his roleplay experiences as well. So he is a awesome guy. But we're gonna kind of get out of here. My Civ lives all the way down in the city. Civ Reserve 23. Random. Or are you talking about like my in-game Civ number? Yeah, my identifier is just Civ Reserve 23. That's how Midwest does it. CIVR-23. Yeah. I don't know why. Are you yelling at me? Am I getting me in trouble? Did I do something wrong?
Down, buddy.
I'm doing 50. Bite me. If this was a different character, I would go back and beat the tar out of you. Hi, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up, and then you want dinner? You wanna go to mommy's work for dinner? We're gonna hit the brewery and have some dinner. Oh, okay. Right as we end it. I'm going to be doing a raid on Denver. You can let him know you can't. It's up to you. Tell the kid I said hi. Hey, chat says hello. Chat says you're adorable. He wants what? Swerve with the motorcycle? I don't want to get in trouble. I'm going to get in trouble on RP for the this. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, Random. Sounds like Denver and I will be doing something. So in the future, we'll figure it out. So my Civ lives all the way down here. Yeah, best way's that way. We're gonna hope we don't. Uncle Sailboat says hi. Yeah, sorry, Random. I wanted to stick around, but I knew it was coming up on my dinner time anyways. And unfortunately, I was kind of waiting on this. I figured they'd be asleep for another 20 minutes or so, but maybe 30. I want to jam these roads, but this is not the character to do it with. It's like, this bike handles so well. And I'm dropping frames, and I don't know why. Let's not cross over. I did pick this house for this character for a reason. Whoa! Oh god. My kid's sitting around the corner. You guys can't see it, but or maybe you can. But yeah, I like this house because it's up in the hills, and it also has a garage that opens. So we're gonna flip over to chatting. Hey, kiddo. Excuse me. I know he does. All right, guys. So I'm sure you know who he is. We've been with him all stream. Anyone who's got the multi-stream up, you can go ahead and close that one up. If you want to jump over here to this channel real quick and help this raid on Denver, just go all the better. I have a very, very patient, impatient little one here who's waiting to go to dinner. So I apologize if I seem rushed. But guys, I've had an amazing day with you. All you guys, the follows, the gifted subs, the tier 1 prime subs, the everything. You guys are legit dope. The bits. I mean, it's been a great day. I appreciate you guys all for hanging around. I think some of you have been here all day. But let's get some hype in chat. We're going to do a raid on Denver. Mr. 330, the man, the myth, the legend. Zinc, yeah, we had a good 10-12 as well. So I mean, we had two good ride-alongs or two good 10-12s. One of them was being a civ. It was just a different experience where I can't do any of the law enforcement stuff. But let's get this raid started. If everyone wants to jump in there, we'll get some hype going in chat. As I always say at the end of all of my streams, stay positive, keep moving forward, and y'all have a good one.